Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. What's going on? How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? What's good with ya? We're gonna be talking about Meek Millz, and we're gonna be talking about Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Like it went in, huh? I saw so many tweets last night that was about the fight with the two heavyweight, and it was just like mad racist shit going on. I mean, when I say racist, it was racist. It was like Twitter was racist. YouTube comments were racist. It was like all the hate came out. I was hearing all types of negativity. I was just like, damn, it's like that. I guess it is. So we're gonna start off with Meek Millz. And if you guys want to call in, I'll put the number and the box so you guys could, tell me your opinion about the situation. But there was a lot of racist shit going on last night, from Twitter to Instagram to YouTube. I was just like, damn, okay, tell us how you really feel. Tell us how you feel. You guys tell me your opinions on who do you think that was robbed. Was anybody robbed last night? I thought, yeah, in the fight, I thought there was some people robbed, straight up and down. But we can talk about it. We'll get into it. I was just like, So let's talk about Meek Millz. You guys, I hope you guys checked out the Meek Mill album. I was thoroughly impressed with Meek Millz. He came, he did it again. And I was just so happy just to be a part of it, just to listen to it, just to have it on deck right away. It was lit. He was lit. He was definitely lit. I definitely enjoyed the album. It's actually one of the albums I will actually be listening to again. I will be playing that album, over and over. Not every song. So let's go down the list. Let's go to Intro. Intro was a really feel-good song. I mean, Intro felt good like it was nobody's business. I can feel it in the air. I was just like, with that chorus part and the way he came in and the way he started rapping, it just, and Tupac did this beat too as well. I was just like, yo, this is, I really did like it. Like the lyrics was on point, he really is out here trying to change the reform of the criminal justice system and police killing, young African males, and also explaining what's going on in these neighborhoods. Like everybody want to blame this one and that one, but there's a lot of shit that's going on to stop the progression of young people too as well. And not having the backbone of a family, like he was saying in one of his songs, like you got your mama working, 2 jobs and your father's, 6 feet under. So, this song was really good. I could feel it in the air. That beat was like, oh shit. And then he came in rapping and he was just, you could tell the growth of Meek Millz and his skills, the way he raps. He grew a lot and he's not yelling. He's just going along with the beat. It's like a middle tone, not low, not high, but just middle tone. And his sound is legit. He also mentioned Tupac in the song, niggas want to hit me like I am Tupac. Yeah, bad bitch, fuck me in my Gucci tube socks. So in this album too as well, he gave a lot of shout outs to a lot of different people. He even had Scrappy in there, giving him like shout outs too as well. It was a really good album. And this song right here is just like, this is close to my number one song. He even talked about Martin Luther King. You never heard that before. It's just his growth is so amazing that, I was just so proud of Meek Millz. And I have did reviews on Meek Millz albums before. And one time when I first started reviewing, I played Meek Millz song and shit. And usually the record label, the record company, they'll block the video where it won't even be shown. You can't see it anywhere. And right when I did that, I did a recap of one of his songs or whatever. And his song, I think America. And then I put it on his YouTube page, I reviewed it or whatever. And the video was blocked and all of a sudden the block came off. And I don't know, I guess it was Meek Peoples, I don't know, but because I gave Meek Millz mad love, like in the past, especially with my past videos, just nothing but love because I love his growth. And he's speaking to the streets. He's speaking to people that don't have it, even though he got it now. It's just, so this song, Intro, was a great song. Trauma. Let's talk about Trauma. Trauma. What did I put down for Trauma? Trauma was Mobb Deep's beat. So he was showing, homage to Mobb Deep too as well, using their beat and everything like that, talking about cop killers and just dealing with just messed up shit, you know what I mean? Just like life for some people. Some people be thinking that it's all good. Motherfuckers live nightmares every day, day in and day out, and they got nowhere to turn, nowhere to go, and only probably have $44 and being abused and stuff like that. So this song was hard. Like if you listen to the song, it sounds hard, but if you read the lyrics are hard. Like his voice can't even express how strong, this song is. The way the lyrics are written, the lyrics make it just so hard. Basically, he's talking about his mom, and she wanted to see him and yell, but yeah, he's in jail, and little Poppy coming to visit him and being locked up behind a cell for some dumb shit, and actually getting years just over stupid stuff, and talking about Lucifer, talking about the devil, talking about people abusing their power, especially his judge. I did plenty of videos on that. Meek Millz judge and his case, she was a shady mother sucker, shady low down. He said almost made him want to hate black people because the person's doing you the wrong, that's hurting you the most and taking your life away from you is actually a black woman that is a judge. So that shit gotta hurt. But then you gotta look past that, because some people are coons. Some people just want to be liked and want to be accepted by the white man and want to feel like they're their go-to, gigolo, go-to, coon, basically. And and it was pulled up so much information about how shady the judge was in Meek Mill's case. And just think about all the people that get away with the shit that they do. And then him also talking about PTSD. There's a lot of young kids that suffer from PTSD, grown-ups too as well, just by the neighborhood you was raised in, watching your people get killed, watching people get shot, watching the police come and beat motherfuckers up and shoot and kill. Like, come on. So, this song was hard too. This was a really hard song. Talked about cop killing and all types of stuff. And when Meek Millz is when he's talking about these things, he's also expressing that he has billionaires that are friends or whatever. So he's also trying to explain to America and explain to people that don't understand what's going on in these neighborhoods, and also letting the people that are in these neighborhoods that do understand, letting them know that he feels them, like he knows what they're going through. When he says this nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and the 13th Amendment, it don't say that we kings, they say that we legal slaves. You know what I mean? So like he went deep on this song. This is another one of the songs. Trauma was just like, damn, I was feeling it. Like I was feeling it all day and every day with this song, Trauma. It was actually a great song. And then moving on from Trauma, like so he was there talking about the heat. And then Uptown Vibes, which is number 3. Uptown Vibes were fabulous, and somebody else named AA. I really wasn't feeling this song that much. And then we got number 4 with Cardi B. This song was a good song. It went hard. Meek Millz went hard. Basically, he went hard. He went hard on this song, and basically just talking about, he kind of got like fun with this song, and talking about people tripping, people being birds, project stuff, rolly trucks, and even red bottoms. He was just talking about a lot of different stuff, and it was like a fun song too as well. What else? Let's see if did he actually. I don't know if he threw a shot in this song. He might have not. I think he did throw a shot in the song, but I'm not sure if he actually did. I want to freak. Okay. Then we got Cardi B's verse. It sounds like, she's actually dissing Nicki Minaj. She's going at Nicki Minaj. When she talks about, I hit the mall, clear the stores out. Oh, no, not that part. I've been working hard and humble. Believe me, I have heard of the mumble look. The mumble look. I am just going to leave it alone because I would I will burn her to them bundles. Basically, she'll burn them bundles. I don't know if she's talking about Nicki because Nicki Minaj do wear bundles, but she could be also talking about anybody else. And she's saying that she has been working hard and she's humble too as well. And she says, bitches are miserable. They are so typical hating and hating. And basically, only person that she really talks about that be hating on her is Nicki Minaj and basically trolls. And basically she said it's cheap, not my material. I don't get down like that. She goes, I used to strip, now I keep a different pole. Cardi, I don't fuck with your kind. No, I don't fuck with your vibe. No, I am a big bitch boss. I am a big boss bitch. I don't come in your size. No, booty, booty, booty. So it sounds like she might be dissing. Of course, she is talking about Nicki Minaj, in my opinion. She's talking about her. I don't come in your size. I'm different. I got a different vibe than you. I'm not your kind, basically. And she goes, I seen a bitch trying to switch sides. And she could also be talking about Nicki Minaj was cool with her at one time, the next time dissing her, then jump back trying to dick ride. So she goes, I seen a bitch trying to switch sides, then jump back trying to dick ride. No. So I'm saying I believe that she's taking shots at Nicki Minaj because first they was cool. They was on the song together, then it went away. But she said she ain't worried about them hoes, huh? Cause bitches are hurt. So basically she's saying bitches are hurt, and a lot of people are saying that Nicki Minaj is hurt by Bardi B success. She goes, D Rose, yeah, Gucci bags, 40 count stacking out, huh? So to me, I think that some of the shit is going towards Nicki Minaj, basically, in my opinion. I would really thought in this song that he said something about, Nicki. What's Free is a good song too as well. What's Free, I did like this song. I like the beat too as well. What's Free, I don't know if it was it was actually the Biggie Small beat. What's Beef to me, I believe they used that beat or whatever. Meek Millz went in, he did his thing. Basically talking about the judges, basically made a few mistakes, but this isn't where I want to be. Before I am judged by 12 and put a 12 on my V, told my N words or whatever. So basically he's just talking about trying to be free, and what the Biggie song is, what's beef, this and that, and his beef to me and what's free is, and what beef is, with the Biggie Small song is like he's talking about he got beef with the criminal justice system. He got beef with how they try to set niggas up and lock them up and keep them, behind bars. And then we got Rick Ross. He comes through and basically he's doing his thing. Rick Ross, he rapped and his raps were, he was good. Like not his freestyle, but his lyrics on the album was actually good. It was actually great. I was feeling it. And he does take a shot at to me. I believe he takes a shot at Tekashi 6ix9ine, screaming gang gang, now you want to racketeering charges, caught him on a tap, looking for a bond, lawyer want tax, purple hair got them faggots on your back. Because Tekashi 6ix9ine is always talking about, the police. I mean, he's always talking about he got rainbow hair, this and that. And he is being charged with racketeering charges too as well. And then they got a wiretap too as well. So I believe, Rick Ross is actually, getting at Tekashi 6ix9ine, in my opinion. That's just my opinion on the song. And then we move on to Meek, and Meek is talking about, free is when nobody else could tell us what to be. Free is when the TV ain't controlling. Basically, when the TV's not controlling you, when the TV's not giving you the information, they call it prime time when they do programming on TV, just programming everywhere where they put things in your mind. That's why when you listen to the radio, they play certain songs over and over because they program you to as well. So he's basically talking about programming. He's actually bringing up a whole lot larger with the conscious, basically, And then Meek Millz talk about the Fed investigation. Heard they plotting like I trapped with 20 million in cash. So basically, Meek Millz is just saying like, you got the feds plotting on me. They think I'm selling drugs. They think I'm selling crack when I got 20 million in cash. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, I don't even know why you guys trying to, like, it don't make no sense for him to be trapping. Come on now. Let's be reasonable. And you have maybe it's the Michael Rubens or the Robert Kraft or the billionaires from Macy's and the way they got my back, huh? So basically he's talking about that people got his back, billionaires got his back or whatever. That's good too as well. They might like you, whatever. I don't know what you got to do to have billionaires, chilling with a black dude from Philly, but Meek Mill's real. And what do we like? We like realness. We like real mother suckers. Hey, Jordan. How you doing? I'm sitting over here going over the Meek Mill's album. I just listening to it and I am impressed. I do like it. It's just like, I like Meek Mill's because his first album, I was feeling it. And just to see his growth is just so fucking amazing. Even though I did get on Meek Mill's about beating up, having Safaree jumped or whatever. But anyways, let me keep going. So I guess, so he's talking about that, and he's talking about, he's trying to tell him how to seize all these wars, stopping violence, trying to fix the system and the way that they designed it. So basically he's going more of a political statement to us now about, trying to change these people that can actually change things, that do have the money, that, money's the ruler over all things. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's what he's talking about. And he's talking about shackles, being locked down, being shacked down, having ankles on my feet. I wish I can dance. I just thought about Kurt Franklin for a minute. It goes locked down in my cell, shackled from ankle to feet. Judge banging the gavel, turning me to a slave from a king. Now that right there, turning me from a king to a slave. So I thought that was somebody calling in or whatever, but that's not. I put the phone number in for you guys to call. I put it in. I'm gonna call you back. So let me just turn this down. So right there, I really thought that was a nice lyrics too as well. And the beat for this song, I told you, I felt like it was the Biggie Smalls beat. Was Beef, and Meek Millz did his thing though. Let me just type my friend and say I'll call her back. So then you have the judge banging a gavel, turning me to a slave from a king. Another day in the bling. I gotta hang from a string just for popping a willy. You know what I'm saying? Just for popping a willy, he gotta hang from a string. Like, that shit is just crazy. So he's going in. He's just actually being real. As niggas counted me out like my accountant ain't busy. That's 5 million and 20s. Sit up and count till I am dizzy. Sit up and count till I'm dizzy. So basically, he's just talking about, like, you gotta have the money too. You gotta have people count you out. People think that you're gone, you're not around or whatever. People that he was probably putting on or whatever think like, oh, it's done, but it's not happening. He's still here, and he got the people with him, and he's still popping. He's talking about he did make mistakes or whatever. And then we got the Jay-Z part. Jay-Z is the GOAT. He's a legend. And Jay-Z is talking about in the land of the free where the blacks enslaved 3/5 of a man. I believe the phrase, I am 50%, So basically, he's talking about debt, being debt free. He's talking about the Ace of Spades, worth half, and talking about Rock Nation too as well. He's talking about Tidal. They tried to bust Tidal. They tried to sue him on Tidal too as well. And basically, he's just talking about, he's just giving knowledge more than because I guess this album is, you got a little bit of street shit too in it, but it's more trying to empower everybody that listens to the album, people that do understand and people that don't understand. That even though you think nobody understands, I'm trying to get people to understand what's going on. Then we have the famous shit with the red hat. Do not Michael and Prince, Me and Ye, basically trying to separate them, try to make them have beef, because over and over the years, when Michael, R.I.P. Michael Jackson, R.I.P. Prince, I love them two men. And I love their music. And Tidal was like the first site where I can actually listen to all of Prince's music without all the bullshit or whatever. So kudos to that too, because Prince actually wanted to do business with Jay-Z and did, and wanted Jay-Z to be in charge of his music and all this other stuff. I don't know how it ended, but Prince put a lot of faith in Jay-Z. So moving on from that, basically, the industry and media and net and just TV and everything tried to pit Michael Jackson and Prince against each other. And they separate you when you got Michael and Prince DNA. When they killed them separate, Michael died, Prince died, they were separated. So now they separate, instead of them being one, they're really separated, because now they got their DNA. Whatever they did with Prince or Michael Jackson's DNA, they did something with it. The government had a plan with that. And that's just my conspiracy side talking about that. Tommy A. Coon Smith, what's up, chat? Hey, what's up? Tommy's A. Coon Smith. I like that name though. So that's the part with Jay-Z, his lyrics, and basically, they tried to tap into that and say that Jay-Z was actually, because he said no red cap, he was actually talking about, Kanye West. And so then, Jay-Z had to get online, he had to get on Twitter and actually tweet that it's not beef between him and Ye, and it's not directed to him, it's not directed to Ye or whatever. Then you got Ye coming out and people saying that Ye wanted to do another Throne 3 or whatever, another album together with Jay-Z. I don't think that would ever happen. So basically, Jay-Z is just, showing Meek Millz mad love, because you don't rarely get a whole verse. Like the verse that Jay-Z got on this Meek Millz song, verse 3 on Jay's, it's a big ass verse. This shit is long. And you don't really get that. Jay don't really be giving verses like that on people, but we already know that Meek Millz and Jay is cool. And for, Jay to endorse Meek Mill like he has, it's been a long time, really, since Jay-Z really endorsed a rapper. So moving on from that song, what do we got next? Yeah, Rick Ross actually did this, the hell out of Tekashi on that song. What's free? Number 6 is, what's number 6? Number 6 is Respect the Game. Respect the Game. It's actually a Mary J. Blige beat that they use. Take Me As I Am beat from that song. And, basically they diss Little Xan. Little Xan got dissed in this song, I believe. Let me see. This song was, what did I put next to it? I wish I could play the music for you, but I'm not going to take a chance again to see. He might show me love again, but that was a long time ago. Because fuck the fame, we're millionaires. Fuck your watches and little chains. Niggas disappearing as quickly as Little Xan. Feeling yourself. So basically, I guess, Little Xan dissed Tupac or something like that when he was on stage in California. And basically they're saying that he's disappearing, that he, he's out of pocket. And basically Meek Millz is talking about, when the feds, dodging the feds, being trapped, and, basically it goes, that's why I'm humble as ever, and I rumble whatever. So it's just like, he's basically still talking about the justice system and talking about how he is grateful, and he is talking about, some of the what do you call it? Some of the pleasures and materialistic things that he does have, but and just one song that I don't know, it sounds like he was dissing the shit out of Nicki for having 2 bags. Like a bitch is going crazy for a dude that, brought her 2 bags. And, Nicki was on Instagram going crazy when, some dude, what's his name, from Amigos, Quavo, I think it was Quavo, brought her some bags or whatever. And one song. But anyways, this song, number 6, I like the beat. I did like the song, especially I did like it. And number 7, it was cool. It wasn't something I would say that is one of my favorite songs on the album. We got Splash Warning. Splash Warning. I wasn't feeling Splash Warning at all. I wasn't feeling that at all. Right? Who's on Splash Warning? Oh, Splash Warning is Future, Young Thug, and who else? Richie or Robbie Rich. Mobby Rich or something like that. And Future, I wasn't feeling this song. This song wasn't for me. Champion was my shit. I love Champion. This song was, I give great kudos to this song. This song was popping. This song was definitely popping. The beat was popping. What beat? Did I say that they used a beat or anything? And this song, he's talking about stay off of drugs and not doing drugs too as well. Talking about just little kids getting killed and then just watching like how, like basically ain't had no daddy. He's had to learn from the streets. I used to be a honor roll student. Damn. Then I turned into a beast. The first time I seen a nigga get some blood on his sneakers, he had on Air Max 93s, but was slumped in the street. His mama crying. That did something to me. Oh Lord, the shit I am doing for my hood, I won't get an award. So basically, he won't get an award for the shit he's doing for his hood. And basically, describing a murder. If it was a murder he's seen or somebody else seen, they had on Air Max 93s. I remember them, and basically just showing how people in the hood do have PTSD. When you watch people get killed, when you watch families get destroyed, when you watch people get on drugs, when you watch people become homeless, when you watch like so much stuff and so much chaos going on around you, that you can get PTSD. So a lot of, he has a song on here. He does talk about PTSD too as well. And he goes, we wearing Old Navy. I feel like Christian Dior. So basically, he was saying I was wearing Old Navy at the time. Old Navy, some people might throw, dirt on Old Navy. Oh, that's cheap clothes. But back in the day, Old Navy was like Christian Dior, especially if you can afford that, especially if your family can get out there to the mall, especially if there's a bus that goes out there to the mall, how far you have to walk to the mall to get that. You know what I mean? And he's talking about him being dead broke, but his soul was rich. And that's cool when he says, I was dead broke, but my soul was rich. Even though he was broke, he was still happy. His soul was still empowered. And basically, he's saying that now because I think his soul is still enriched too as well. He goes, was we really that poor? And he was like, yeah, they was really that poor. And so it is what it is with that. And he's just talking about, nightmares, just nightmares, basically, because we had nightmares. Our mamas got to bury her son. I am speaking to you as a prophet, as rare as they come on. Gunshots sound like music hanging on the buck. Why you want to be a shooter? Mama told me not to do it, but I did it. Now I am locked up in a prison. Calling mama like I should not have did it. Watching my dreams shatter in an instant. I am on a visit. So basically just trying to paint a picture of what really happens, man. And this is all Meek. And this song, Champion, I feel Champion. I don't know. Champion is like one of the ones I really like. One of the Champion intro and Trauma is for me. Uptown Vibe. It was okay. So, yeah, so he was really going in. He's a coon. You really went there with he's a coon. Oh, shit. So, we have that. We finally made it out them trenches. Nigga, hallelujah. Whoa. He was really like, he was deep on the song. He really went in. He's talking about jail. He's talking about bail. He's talking about everything. He's talking about channeling love. He's just talking about his soul. They're gonna what did he goes, trap man at the Waldorf. We just fucking hoes and they loving the Chantel. They're gonna sell their souls. Yeah, running through the gutter. I ain't never bold running. Okay, I like this. You would think this Wheel of Fortune was how we selling. Oh yeah, the way he threw Wheel of Fortune in there, I like that. And what else? It's so much better if I could just play the songs or whatever. What he goes, shooting up out that van like it's teammate. Nigga, we used to trap up out the green gate. 80 baby, they cooked crack up in my DNA. Oh, scary hour. And he talks about crack babies too as well, and some kids don't have a chance because they was born on crack. Like, he touches like all the stuff, but he's not touching the issues and things that are happening in the in high crime neighborhoods or impoverished neighborhoods, as he's looking for pity or anything like that. He's just trying to tell people about it and what he went through and how some people don't have a chance because they, you know, they probably ate lead. You know, he didn't mention lead in his album, but kids grew up in the 80s and lately too, you know, eating lead and shit like that. You know, they had the lawsuit against the lead company or the paint company chewing lead, you know, being born a crack baby. Like, they have a hard time too as well, because sometimes, like, man, it's just like 1,000 strikes at you before you get out the wound. And he's talking about that. He's not talking about for anybody to feel sorry, but trying to change too as well, and how you got to come up out of that. To me, that's what I get from the whole feeling of the album. And he's also talking about not doing drugs, you know. So what song is that? That was I like Champion. Going Bad, number 9. This is with Drake. And so he actually did a song with Drake, and it's just crazy that, you know, Meek Millz is doing a song with Cardi B. He's doing a song with Drake, people that Nicki Minaj don't mess with anymore too as well. And, you know, Meek and Nicki, you know, it's over between them or whatever, and it is what it is. But, you know, she kind of shitted on Meek going back to Drake back and forth when they was beefing too as well. That's what people are saying. And, you know, now he's cool with Drake and he's cool with Cardi and he's making money and he's doing business. And it could be throwing a shot at Nicki too as well, because Nicki did say, I hope he don't drop the soap when he got locked up and all this other stuff that, you know, she was kind of like making fun of him being locked up, and she wouldn't testify for him when the judge was actually being corrupt and said, if you do a song with these people, I'll let you out. And Meek Millz was saying that Nicki was in the judge's chambers at the time, but she wouldn't speak for him or say anything about it when she was there when he was going through this battle. But I guess she didn't need to. I don't know. So I don't think he said anything about her brother being a child molester or anything like that, alleged child molester. So anyways, we got Drake on a song. The beat is cool, but Drake, the touch of the feel of the album, I think Drake he didn't miss because he probably didn't know, but his verse on Meek Mill's album doesn't feel with the rest of the album too as well. And there's some other songs, but he got some songs that are English and Spanish. I didn't really get them songs or whatever, and the lyrics on the songs I didn't get it too as well. It wasn't for me. It went over my head. It was for other people and all that other good shit. But I see what Meek Millz is doing, incorporating the Latino community with the Black community, basically putting them on tracks, doing it with a hard dude from Philly. Boom, boom, bada bing, this and that. You know, Drake is talking about Don Corleone. He's talking about, you know, being a boss. Like, he's talking about 10-piece. I just broke her off. He's talking about sex. Drake, you better wrap it up, because you just beat a case about being somebody's baby daddy. So he's talking about, basically, Drake is not really talking about anything with substance. So let's just move on. None of his shit was substance. Well, to me, and I'm a Drake fan. Yes, I have Drake album. I've been listening to him when he first came out, when his phone got stolen. He was just, you know, he was thanking God that he was gonna go work at a bank, and that's when Lil Wayne called him. So Meek Mill's verse on this song. It was funny. He goes, I could fit like 80 racks. But he goes, me and Drizzy back to back. It's getting scary back to back. If you're fucking with my ops, just don't come near me. Get out of my way. So basically, he's making fun of the beef that they had or whatever. They cool. You know, this song was okay. The beat, I did like the beat of this song. It was almost trying to keep up with what's going on now. So this song was basically Going Bad is like a song where, you know, it's keeping up with the newer generation and the new music that's coming out, the new rap music that keep coming out, and the different styles or the different lanes of different rap music and different hip hop music. This song is actually keeping up with that too as well. Even the song with Future, what's his name? Future and Thug. Future and Thug, that was like keeping up with the new music that's out, you know what I mean? So this is what this song is about. It was cool, you know, not one of the songs that I like. Almost Slipped, number 10. And this song, I believe he disses Nicki. Now, Ugly, every bitch I am fucking saying they only fuck me. I even brought you diamonds, but you put in the double seat. I put you in a double seat. The way you love the game, you could not be in love with me. I worked too hard for my name to let a bitch put mud on me. So how can I trust you? Trust you when all the rich niggas fucked you. Make you my baby. I loved you. So so all the other stuff, and at the end he's talking about I loved you. I think he's talking about Nicki Minaj. You know, people did, you know, because people was when it was coming out, when, you know, Meek Millz had the beef with the Broad Street Bully, and then, you know, Taxstone was involved, and Meek Mill, and it was like, oh, Meek Millz over here pillow talking about Nicki, whatever, and he was saying that he loved her and all this other stuff, and people was trying to tell him to back away from Nicki, that chill out, because, you know, you don't know, you know, she's been around, she's this and that, whatever. People were saying that when they was having that big issue. I think it was about almost 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, when that's when Cat Williams got knocked out, got in a fight. That was around the time. So a lot of people was telling him to remove himself from Nicki at that time. And he said he loved her, whatever. And people were saying that she's been passed around, whatever. That's allegedly. I don't know if that's true. So you was a dime, but I dubbed you. When I first bagged you, that shit had me excited. I'm thinking he's talking about Nicki, because he's swimming in that pussy. Girl, I swear there's nothing like it. I got plans to cut you off. I know what you won't like it. I know that it will come to this. I seen it like a psychic. Turning you to a savage. And, you know, she was dissing him or whatever, basically blasting the third. So to me, I feel like he's talking about Nicki on this. I don't know what you guys feel. Do you guys think he's talking about Nicki? I have no idea. You tell me. But in my opinion, I think he's talking about Nicki. So yeah, in this song, I think he's definitely talking about Nicki. In the whole song. This song was pretty good. I did like the beat to the song. What was with this song? This had a beat to it that I did know, and basically he was just, it seems like he's just, and then when he says savage, he goes, I just bust out laughing when I seen you. You that goofy, huh? Savage from that movie. You're like Ginger from that movie, huh? I almost fell in love with a hoe. So basically, when he talks about Ginger from that movie, he's actually talking about Casino. Ginger was dating Al Pacino, not Al Pacino, was dating Robert De Niro. And, you know, Ginger was the lady that had everything going on in the club. She was beautiful, drop dead gorgeous, and she was just hustling people, and she was in love with a pimp, and she would take money and give it to another guy. So I was like, oh, the way he incorporate that, I thought that was cool too as well. And you got to watch was the Casino to get it or understand that he's talking about that. So he goes, I still watch your old videos. He could be talking about his cell phone videos or whatever, but I think he's talking about Nicki, talking about I used to watch your old videos. I almost fell in love with that whole I still dream of me fucking you slow, ass so fat, all that stuff from the back. I still watch all our old videos, and I still hear that pussy calling. It's so sweet, slippery, it let me fall in. And from the way you treat me, almost went all in. Had to check your mileage, and I started stalling, because relationship turns into situationships. I know you don't want to hear this, player shit, but baby, I made this for you. You made your bed, you gotta lie in. I'm thinking he's talking about Nicki the whole fucking time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in my opinion, I think, hey girl, just stopping and showing love. I can't stay long. Got school. Yeah, good. Get yourself ready for school. Thank you for stopping by, Savage 31. I'm just going over Nicki, Nicki, going over, Meek Millz dissing the shit out of Nicki, calling her Ginger from Casino, talking about it was so wet, but he had to start stalling because he checked the mileage on the vehicle, checked the mileage on her, and he realized everything everybody was saying was terrible. This is just his side of the story. This is what he is saying because he's been away and he hasn't put out an album since the last time he put out an album with America or whatever. So he's basically talking about that situation, and he just really, I think this song is, he's totally dissing the shit out of Nicki. Number 10, Almost Slipped. He's dissing the shit out of Nicki because people was warning him. And what is this song? Number 11, Tic Tac Toe. Tic Tac Toe was a good song. I'm gonna tell you right now. And I ain't even really a fan of Kodak Black, but he bodied this song. He bodied the song. He killed the song. This was actually a great song. I loved the beat. I loved his rapping. Meek Millz came in too, switching it up to his rap flow a little bit, but Kodak Black killed it. He murdered it. He murdered it. He murdered it. I just had to say that. This is also, they also use another beat, but this shit was hot. This shit was lit. The lyrics in this song was lit. Everything was lit on this song. Tic Tac Toe was the shit. Kodak Black, you know, I don't like the bullshit you said a couple of years ago, but you killed it. Meek Millz did good on the song. He killed it. This is a song I would definitely listen to again. Number 12, 24/7, where LMA was a great song. They used the Beyonce, Me, Myself, and I. They used that beat. The song was excellent. You know, I think Meek Millz is talking about Nicki in the song too as well, again. And basically, you know, he's reminiscing. I guess Nicki laid that good on him. He was in love. And plus, but also in that time, he was also doing drugs too as well. And he was saying that when he was around Nicki, he was doing a lot of heavy drugs. And now he's drug free, allegedly, supposedly. I hope he is. I think he's very conscious of what he's trying to do with his platform. He's just trying to make sure everybody understands what's really going on. And he don't want to be a sellout either as well. But, you know, sooner or later, he's going to move up to more different types of music as well, because he's only going to elevate and grow. And so, but he's making sure he's keeping it real to his real fans, his real people, and people that don't know. And then Oodles and Noodles Babies. Oodles and Noodles Babies, you know, is a good song too as well. Let me see what I put down. It's a good song too as well. I like Oodles and Noodles Baby. His mama smoked. Here goes the shit's right here before. His mama smoking the crack while she was pregnant, so he cannot even help that. He's crazy. He's going to jail. And basically the song is just all real shit that happens to kids. And he was talking about, I remember kissing my aunt in a casket and her forehead was cold. I was like 4 years old. We could not afford no clothes. It was hand-me-downs. Who would think a nigga get a Grammy now? Got a black judge trying to tear me down. All this jail time probably wear me down. Turning the lights off in the bathroom, screaming bloody, bloody, bloody Mary. Now having nightmares about Candyman with the tool on me like a handyman. Killing my little cousin. I am like, damn it, man. Had to see the footage on a cameraman on the pavement with his brains out. With the white sheets, he was laid out. Wanna ask Ye, is this a choice? Oh shit, this is Ye. So he wanna ask Ye is a choice because, you know, Ye said that, you know, slavery is actually a choice and all that other bullshit. That little motherfucking coon, Kanye, coon ass, crazy dumb motherfucker. You know, you ain't no fucking legend. Fuck that. So anyways, going back to the lyrics. So basically he's talking about somebody is it laid out to be shot and killed like that, especially either by the police or by somebody in that neighborhood, where he's explaining the nightmares and shit. He's talking about bloody, bloody Mary, and he's talking about Candyman and shit like that, saying his little cousin with his brains on the pavement with a white sheet covering him. Yay, is this a choice? It was like this when I came out. What the fuck is you really complaining about? I know niggas that never gonna make it out. That shit you won't see in the media. Poor get poorer and the richer get greedier. Lots of daddies going back and forth out of jail. Lots of sons growing up and repeating them. This is the belly of the beast. You won't make it out, man. This shit was designed just to eat us up. And my mama told Neg, Keep it up. You're going to end up in prison. Just sweeping up. Remember, nobody never believes in us. They need us. They when they see us now, they can't believe in us. No. So he goes really deep, and he dissed the shit out of Kanye West. And he disses him again. He disses him. And then next thing you know, you're running around with Glock 40s. I thought he was dissing 40 Glock. He goes, when I went to court, the judge says, Meek, you a menace to society. Huh? A menace? You got niggas killing. You got terrorists. You got people. You had that little Caucasian kid that ran. He was drunk driving. He ran into Walmart and then got some more liquor and killed like 3 or 4 people. And he didn't even do 1 day in jail because his family was so rich and so connected. I can't think of his name. One day I'm going to do a review about that case. And so he goes, when I went to court, the judge said, Meek, you're a menace to society. Huh? You said you wouldn't give me a chance. Your Honor, why would you lie to me? 16 more years of probation. You know you're going to get some more time on me, huh? Whole hood going crazy. Babies having babies. She was 14 acting like she's 18. Got pregnant by a blank. Then was locked up in a cage. And the story goes on. Basically, this is like a Brenda Got a Baby kind of song too as well. He went in. He did good. He fucking did good. He did good. Pay You Back. This is with 21 Savage and Future. 21, I didn't like this song that much. I like 21 Savage too as well. I don't know why I just didn't get the feel of this song. And I think it's probably me. And that's why I'm going to go back and listen to the album, but I didn't really get a feel of this song. 21 Savage, he had let's see what he said. Meek didn't really say nothing. Okay. A stick, straight up. Nah, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling Meek. I'm not feeling 21 Savage. I just didn't feel this song, and I didn't feel the lyrics on the song, but I got to listen to it again. It is a deep song because he actually right here, Meek Millz, he's actually talking about had to sacrifice my life just for my mom and kids beefing with some real killers. They at my mama's crib. Turn me to a mobster. Gotta show you niggas what time it is, huh? That was about it. It wasn't really. What did I put next to it? I would just put it was okay. Okay, 100. What is it? 100 Summers. 100 Summers. 100 Summers was another one of my favorites. 100 Summers was real deep. He went in on this song. He actually gave his boy, Snoop that he put on Love, and actually goes, I gotta place my review when I pull in the parking spot, because where I am from, all y'all niggas die in the parking lot. Got 10 seconds on the news. Yep, you only get 10 seconds on the news. You die, whatever. So he talks about the Grand Reaper coming. Gotta keep it on me. I told my mama I won't leave her lonely. Too much drama. Get these demons off me. We still at war. I got that thing in my arm reach. Fuck what happens. This what my mama told me when they caught me with the ratchet. Rather see me in a cell than to see me in the casket. A lot of this stuff is just fading and reminding me of rather see me in a cell than in a casket. Is that a Tupac lyric? I know I heard that lyric before. I think that's a Tupac lyric, right? Anybody can help me co-sign? I show love to all my fans because I prevailed through all this rap and who's. I got homies that died young and I miss them. Tell the truth. I feel like I let them down, and that word to Little Snoop. I put diamonds on your face, so when they see me, they see you. No, they killed me in my hood. Knowing they killed me in my hood, but I just keep on coming through, still with it. The graveyard throwing a party for all the real niggas. They invite me, but but shit, I got a meal ticket. When everybody want me to get out, we gotta deal with it. So basically, they inviting him to, so they're having parties at the graveyard. Okay, Little Snoop put diamonds on his face. When they see me, they see you. So basically, when they see Little Snoop, they see, Meek Millz. And so basically, that's why they end up killing Snoop, because they're feeling like, it's just it's the next best thing to, Meek Millz is Little Snoop, because he co-signed him, gave him diamonds, gave him a Rolex, and all this other stuff. So, as I walked through the valley of the shadow of death, I did some things that I had to regret. I see some things I could never forget. The Reaper took my homie's soul. Feel like he's after me next. Oh Lord. So this is a deep song, because this is coming from an experience that he had. A lot of these songs coming from experience. He goes, tears on my face, feeling like I be crying blood. Mama won't see her son again. We call that blind love. I cannot trust these niggas. They will get you lined up. Tried to rob me. He got smoked for a rollie. His time's up. You gotta be a killer or a homicide. Basically, either kill or be killed. Get down or lay down. And basically, he talks about making your mother shed a tear before your mama cry. Was young and great, but they still smoked him at the waffle spot. Only God can judge me when I clutch and let the chopper rock. So yeah, this was a real song. This was like, I'm with the shits. This song was okay. It was cool. Wasn't all that. I liked it, but it wasn't all that with the shits. But the beat, this is the song that is mixed with English and Spanish. It's a song that's not for me. Stuck in My Ways, number 17. This song was okay to listen to. The song was okay. The song was okay. It was a good beat. It was a good chorus too as well, but it was okay. It wasn't one of my top tiers on his album. 18 Dangerous. This song was with Jeremiah and P&B Rock. I thought this song was cool. This was a good song too as well. It was a nice song. I was feeling it. And then the last song, I believe, is Cold Hearted 2. Who was on this song? Cold Hearted 2 was another good song. I thought this was a good song. The Weeknd did the intro. The lyrics was good. The Robin Hood situation, just talking about everything was basically on try to change, make things different, make people aware. And the things that we go through, no matter what you go through, you got to try to make it out some way, somehow, but the system be against you, because he had the judge trying to lock him up and he got 20 million in the bank and they're trying to say he's selling drugs. So that's it with that. Hey, what's up? What kind of drugs was he doing? He was doing pills. He was doing Percocet. I already went over that. Yeah, Meek. He said he dedicated one whole fucking song to Nicki Minaj. It was basically just dissing her, talking about that she was washed up, that she had too many miles on her, so he had to stall. Coming in her and everything. He had to get away from her and talk. He dissed. You got to rewind it back, because I go from the lyrics of when he dissed her. He dissed her a little bit with the Cardi B song that Meek Millz has with Cardi B. That's called On Me. And then the other, he dissed Nicki. Basically, he made her look bad, because basically he's talking about like how she wanted to, like she was okay with seeing him fall. I'm just like, damn, shit's crazy. But all in all, it was a good album. Intro, Trauma, Champion, and which one? And 100 Summers. And what else did I like? I don't know if and Tic Tac Toe and 24/7 was like to me was like the best songs on the album. But the number one song on the album for me it's between Intro and Championship. But it's an album I would definitely listen to again. So let's get to this racist shit. Like, there was so much racist shit last night. I don't like going out with people like that. You don't like to go out with people that got mileage on their vagina and their penis. I don't blame you. You don't want to catch that. As long as you can go get the oral kit at not the dollar store, at CVS, or you can get the kit, put it in their mouth, and check and see if they got any diseases. The oral swab, I think that's the name of it. And so let's talk about the racist stuff, the fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Basically, last night, like, everybody was going, and like all these people, I don't know what race they was, but they made it seem like they was British or Irish or whatever. They were just saying so much racist stuff. They were saying, "Oh, you black people are finally happy. You got to win over white man." Come on, what are you talking about? It was like, "Oh, I bet all the blacks are happy." Happy about what? Deontay Wilder, he got robbed. In my opinion, Deontay Wilder got robbed. That he got robbed in that fight. He got straight up robbed. And when you knock a motherfucker down 2 times, you should win the motherfucking fight. You can't tell me. I don't care. He was on the ground twice. You don't win. And people don't know Deontay Wilder. He has 40 fights, right? He had 40 fights. Out of the 40 fights, he had 31 knockouts. Come on, don't try to play me that shit. And it was like, there was so much racist shit on Twitter. If I had the time or the energy, because I was tired, I would have just took all them tweets and all that shit people were saying and just put it in one video, put it all together, and just show you all the racist shit. I mean, they came out last night. The racist mother suckers came out. They were all them racist motherfuckers was doing lives and shit, just talking mad shit about black people and Deontay Wilder, because it became like a race. It became like 39 knockouts. Yeah, he has 39 knockouts. Out of 40 fights, he got 39 knockouts. Did he ever lose a fight? I don't know. I'm not sure if he ever lost a fight. But I ended up getting onto Deontay Wilder because he was on Wags of Atlanta. That's how I found out about him, from Wags. And then I liked him from Wags, and I liked his personality. And so I was so many, and he should have won that fight. It was a draw. Like, come on. Like, he should have won that. I don't know how anybody thought that he shouldn't have won that fight. Like, come on. Like, what are you people watching? What are you people smoking? What are you people drinking? He should have won 2. He knocked down 2 times. Come on. He might have got back up, but he got knocked down 2 times. It should have not been a draw. Like, where they do that at? Deontay was robbed. I don't know what they're talking about, but he was robbed. Deontay Wilder was robbed. Oh, he never lost a fight. I think I heard that. So he never lost a fight. So it was a draw. So basically, he's the Floyd Mayweather of the heavyweight. And you guys are haters. You judges are haters. You people are haters. You don't want to see another black man like Floyd Mayweather out in this bitch being a number 1. People talking about, oh, come on. When the last time you seen a white man beat down a black guy in boxing that, had a good career? Come on. You don't miss me with that bullshit. Like, it was so much hate. I miss Wags. They should have put the show on WeTV. They should have. I was so mad. Like, Wags was my shit. Wags was my shit. I faithfully watched that show and reviewed it all the time. Nope, neither one of them lost the fight. But it was a draw. Like, he should have won that fight. He should have won that fight. And all the people talking about, oh, this and that. Like so much haters. They don't want to, what's that, Biggie? They don't want to see a black man turn a gun guy. They don't want to see another Floyd Mayweather, because Floyd Mayweather didn't kiss nobody's ass. And Deontay Wilder ain't kissing nobody's ass, because the fight ended up, Deontay was talking about 400 years of slavery. And then that's when, Tyson Fury said, well, my people been going through 200 years of slavery. And so then that's when a lot of the stuff just became like racist. And they wasn't going to give Deontay Wilder that, huh? He got knocked down twice. When you get knocked down off your feet, you done. If we fighting and you hit the ground, you going to get stumped after. Lucky it's a boxing match. But I thought he should have won. So now they got to fight again. I think they're going to fight again. And it says, So there's gonna be a rematch. And I like Deontay costume that he came out with. I thought it was cool. What is it? Okay, Deontay. It says Deontay Wilder dropped Tyson Fury twice, but Fury also outboxed him for the long stretch, leaving the judges with a lot to pick from. In the end, they could not decide, and the heavyweight world championship fight, the second biggest fight of the year. Yeah, they can decide. They didn't want to see a black man win. And you get knocked down twice, you're supposed to be out. You're done, in my opinion. Which BET News show? I don't have cable, so I don't know. What's the BET News show? And how you been? How was your Thanksgiving? How was everything? How's everything going? I haven't seen you in a couple of days. You must have been busy doing your thing, hanging out, having fun out here in these streets, or you must have been working hard. You sound like a person, Tia, that you work very hard. Just the way you comment and your intelligence. You sound like you work very hard. And you about that money. You don't play with that money. You don't play no games. But a very sweet person. But if you screw you over once, it's done. So they talk about Fury and his alcohol abuse. And, oh, yeah, a lot of people said that he lost a lot of weight. He used to be overweight. You know, I don't care. Give a shit. Deontay Wilder is fighting for his baby, the children of the mother of his children. And one of his children is really sick or whatever, you know, was born with a disability and a very crushing type of disease that it costs money to take care of this child. So that's good. Taking care of the family business. Good. Facts. She's had facts. Yeah, he should have won the fight. There's also a video of Deontay Wilder going off. I like Deontay Wilder's personality, the way he talks, but he likes to have multiple women. He's just one of them guys that just likes, you know, he likes to, you know, have babies. He loves to have babies and he takes care of his babies. He loves to pregnate. He loves babies, and he even said it on the show. He loved babies. He was so funny on the show. I know. I miss Wags. To me, I like Wags. Wags was interesting, and they discontinue Wags. It really pissed me off. I really did like that show, Wags. I don't know, for some reason, like all the different you know, branches and of Wags was really interesting. So I just had to say my piece about Deontay Wilder because there were so many haters. I mean, it was just going in last night, but I was too tired. What is the new show on BET? Is that the show with T.I.? The one with T.I. and Monica. I be trying to watch that. I keep missing it. I just keep missing it. I really just okay. I just keep missing it. So I just gotta spend one day to catch it because I think it's on the 6th episode. And then I just be like, oh boy, I'm overwhelmed. So yeah, Deontay Wilder, he should have won. They robbed him again. They robbed another person. And let's talk about Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian's talking about when she had the sex tape with Ray J that, you know, they need to bring it back to yeah, they should. I didn't know they act like the ratings were so bad. Like that show, like every review I did on Wags was like high numbers. Like it was just like, it was so interesting just to watch them lie and cheat and then the women, you know, all the women, you know, look good on the show, whatever. And then the men that they were dating look good. The LA one is the Miami one was full of drama. Yes. Miami was so crazy. But I loved Atlanta was good too as well because they had the two sisters. They had all that drama going on. One sister being called a whore, the little sister. It was interesting. Deontay Wilder and the guy trying to get together and try to, you know, make sure the relationships. I thought all the Wags were interesting. I liked them all. But my favorite one is gonna have to be the Miami. Miami was my favorite one. because a lot of the cast members, a lot of the females out in Miami, can't even think of their name. I really, really like them. I was like, oh, say that. They're like, they did everything I wanted them to do. Miami was my favorite one. And then the one in LA was good too as well. They had drama. They had a lot of drama on that show. But damn, they canceled it. And Atlanta was just getting good. Atlanta was just getting good and we were getting into it, and then they freaking canceled it. That sucked a lot. So let's talk about, Kim Kardashian talking about like when she was having her sex tape with Ray. The BET show is called The Family Business. All right. I got it. I got to check it out. So Kim Kardashian's out here saying that, oh, listen, when I did the sex tape with Ray J, I was totally on ecstasy. I was just doing all types of drugs. I didn't even know what's going on, this and that, blasting a third. And she was just trying to make all types of excuses because she's trying to rebrand herself. Because, Kanye West, I think he wants to really run for office. And then Kim is doing her thing to clean up and change her image. But it's not going to happen. You wanted to do that sex tape because you knew it was going to be popping and you knew it was going to be lit. Yeah, they didn't promote it. They did not promote Atlanta. I found out through the grapevines. And then they didn't promote it when it was coming back on. Claudia, who's Claudia? I forgot which one Claudia looks like. I forgot who was Claudia. Was Claudia? That can't be her. Miami Wags is my shit. Miami Wags, Atlanta. I liked it too because the guys, like when the lady from Atlanta put, the spy cameras in, and then she moved out and everything, and then she tore up the house because she didn't like the style of the house. Okay, which one's Claudia? Oh, Claudia is okay, she was the one. She was okay, but she got caught up into a lot of lies. All the guys and the women from the Atlanta Wags, they were interesting too as well. How the guys tried to get along, how the women and the guys were doing their business, it was family oriented, and it was showing you business too as well. They had their drama too. Because you had like little cliques, but they didn't get raunchy. They was gonna go there, but they didn't get a time to for everything to build up to be like it should have been, and they just canceled it. They canceled them all. I was so mad. Well, we already know why she was begging him to marry her. Shit, he ain't no average dude. Even though you're supposed to have your own self-worth and all this other stuff. Yeah, when you have a prized possession like that, she was trying to get it. And but he couldn't marry her because he's already married. I don't know if he got a divorce yet, but he was already married, so he couldn't marry her. I think that was just her doing that as a storyline. Before they could even get married, he had to get divorced, and having a divorce takes a process with his first wife, and his first wife was gonna let that divorce go be that easy and that simple. No way. So, and plus he was trying to keep face with all his children's mother, and she was like, that's the king. But she was also a nurse. Excuse me. And she was still working. So, she got caught up. She and he kind of pillow talked to her like he wanted to go there. And she was like, I want to get married first before I have the child. But it ended up backfiring. She ended up getting pregnant first. And, I don't know if he's divorced yet or not. So let's talk about lying ass Kim Kardashian talking about it was a sex. She was on drugs. Yeah, right. She's trying to clean up her image. She's trying to make herself be like this Mother Teresa type of situation. She's trying to make herself, trying to filter all out the blacks so she can wash all the negativity away and act like she was some angel. The same thing Madonna tried to do and the rest of them. And then she's going to try to, basically blame, Ray J. Basically, she's trying to say that he raped her or he took advantage of her. Like she's going to use the Me Too movement on Ray J. That's what it seems like. She's going that route to actually clear up everything, is to bring a case towards Ray J and say that he took advantage of her. He gave her ecstasy, he gave her drugs, and she wasn't consensual to this, sex tape. That's what it looks like. She's looked like the big bad black guy took advantage of her and trying to clean up her image and try to do it on a black man's image, that man that's married now with children. And there's no amount of scandalous, snakish, low down, dirty feces having, trifling ass bitches the Kardashians are to do to a black man. They made their money off of the black man. Their father started first. He made his fame, his success off of OJ. And then the daughters was like, oh, daddy did it business wise. I'm going to do it by clapping on that, penis. And then, you know what? I'm going to try to look as black as possible, but I'm white. I'm going to get everything that I'm going to try to change my nose. I'm going to get my lips done. I'm going to have big breasts like them. I'm going to have big booties like them and everything as well. And then on top of that, if I have any black friends, I'm going to take their man. And I'm going to steal from the black people. I'm going to take Tupac. I'm going to take Big and Tupac style and put it on t-shirts. I'm going to wear corn braids and put like I invented corn braids. I'm going to make, I was like, so anyways, back to that. So don't be surprised. Okay. Let's talk about Kim. Review the new show on BET. Love After Lockup is coming back. Yeah, I seen that on a preview, so I'm gonna check that out. Kim came more famous than Rage. Of course, she became like lit. I did not like the show Nelly was on and Neo was on it. It was their girlfriends and wife. Oh, what show was that? Claudia. I don't even remember Claudia. So now we have the Kardashian attorneys are blasting Lisa Bloom's statement about Blac Chyna court victory is not accurate because, Lisa Bloom basically said that, everything, they have victory in court. So the Kardashians saying, no, you don't have victory in court. It's not accurate. Even though right now I'm not feeling Chyna because of her selling the bleaching cream, whatever. Like, I was happy for her when ATL Wax definitely about family and business. Yeah, that's what it definitely was, about family and business. The sister looking out for the younger sister, the mother there, and them trying to do their career too as well. And then the athlete, the baseball player, finding out that he was doing drugs. I was like, oh shit. Like it was, they had a lot of real moments on that one too as well. And then I don't even know. It only says that he's been married once. The last time I checked, Deontay Wilder was married once, and he hasn't got a divorce from his first wife, and that was last year. So I don't know if he remarried after the first wife. The woman that has the child that's so sickly is his first wife, and he was still with her. They didn't get a divorce yet. Oh yeah, they end up broke. About boxing, like them getting hit in the head, that shit. Like when you see the boxers when they get older, they can't barely talk and shit like that. You be like, damn. So the Kardashians are basically saying that, Blac Chyna did not win. Today, the court rejected the Kardashians' family request to strike Chyna entire lawsuit. Instead, the court struck only portion of the 6th paragraph of all a 317 paragraph complaint. Most important of all, Chyna legal team claims stayed in. Chyna will therefore be permitted to have her day in court. So she's actually trying to go against, the Kardashians and things that she believed that they did to her negatively, kicked her out and said things about her and stuff like that, and said that she damaged property. So we'll see what happens with that situation. I just wish Blac Chyna wasn't out here. They need money to stop spending so much money. They need to stop spending so much money. Yeah. So I don't even know I don't think Deontay Wilder got married again, but I'm going to check. I'm going to check and see if he did. But yeah, I wish Blac Chyna didn't do the bleaching cream but you got thousands of bleaching cream that's out here that is, you know, Caucasian owned. So I don't know. It's a bad thing, especially selling in Africa bleaching cream anywhere. And it's just bad. It just seems bad. It's like we, you know, we'll sell our people out for $1, you know, but then at the other hand, the white man's making money off, and why not you? Because I don't know. Sometimes you got to have integrity, or there's some things that you just won't do. But at this time, what would China not do? You know what I mean? Oh, she won't get back with Rob Kardashian. That's for sure. She don't want him back. And you guys hear about Taraji P. Basically, you know, she is going vegan after doctors told her she could get stomach cancer. That's why I'm drinking this shit right here. Chlorophyll, ginger, golden seal, and this right here, Ganesha right here, golden seal, chlorophyll's the green stuff, and then inside of it is ginger. Because the food that we buy and shit like that, if you buy the health, you can't buy anything packaged or pre-made. Like, you got to be very careful. Like, and food out here is very expensive. So basically Taraji P saying that she has to go vegan after the doctor told her she could develop stomach cancer. So it's kind of mirroring the show where Taraji Cookie was sick on the show too as well. She had to change her diet. She couldn't eat salt. She had to eat healthy food. I think that was last season and stuff like that. So now look, now she's talking about that she has to go on a vegan diet because she began suffering from massive stomach pain when she visited her doctor. He broke it down to her that she was eating her way towards stomach cancer and needed to make some healthy choices. So she's making the healthy choices, and now she's going to be a vegan. And you know what? It's going to be real easy for her to be a vegan. Kim and Simpson famous. Yeah. Kim. Yep. OJ. Platinum Wives. Well, yeah, the Platinum. I didn't even watch that show. Is that show back on? Was that show on BET? Was what's his name on that show too? The football player, Michael Vick. Was he on that show? Platinum Life. That show's back on. I didn't even watch it. Did you think Claudia's husband was cheating on her? I thought, now I realize who Claudia is. She's married to the black football player. They had to move, and was he cheating on her? I always felt like he was cheating on her for some reason. So Taraji is going to become vegan. It's going to be easy for her to become vegan because she got chefs and cooks, and they'll cook for her and make it easy, make the juices stuff for you. And it's just we talked about former President George H.W. Bush. He's gone. He passed away. He kicked the rock. So Kanye West asked Jay-Z to do another joint album. I don't know if that would ever happen. What would you, Jay? Would you do another album with Kanye West? I hope not. I hope he doesn't do an album with him. I hope he doesn't. He's too coonery. So Michelle Obama becomes the best-selling book of 2018. You go, girl. And what's her name? Gabrielle Union describes how it felt knowing she and Dwayne Wade would finally have a baby. I know she's happy about that. But the pictures of her in the hospital was weird, but that's what you do. You're paying all that money for that fetus and everything like that. So basically that's what you do. Like you go, if you're paying, like just like you carried this baby, you're gonna be in the hospital, have your own hospital room. This is a photo op too as well at the same damn time. It's like your delivery day, the day that the baby is born. So basically all her miscarriages. I don't know if they said she had abortions too as well. Well, basically she wasn't able to, give a child. Whether she had abortions or not, she couldn't deliver, because a lot of people said that she's abortion up. She had thousands of abortions. You know how people are. And some comedians talk about her abortions and whatever. So she had a surrogate, and It is what it is. Now she got a baby. Now she doesn't feel left out. You know what I mean? Because he got kids. You know, it's hard for some women too as well. Not every woman, but when you're dating a man and he already has a kid somewhere else with another woman, they have that bond and that connection. And if you don't have a kid with him and you're married to him, and it's just like you feel like that person has one over on you, or you want to have that same type of bond with your husband or your wife, especially if you know what I mean? So I'm glad that she's able to live out her dreams and have a baby. Well, not but pay somebody to have a baby for her and everything. And now she can be the mother of the child, and it's her and Dwayne Wade's child. So, but they use her eggs and everything, right? When did they use her eggs, or just his semen? So it just says basically she has, the baby will grow into a uterus muscle. So basically, it damaging the uterus walls, and it caused painful and heavy periods. And it also sometimes, oh goodness, people go undiagnosed. Ugh, shit sounds like it hurts like a motherfucker. But you know what? Her dreams done came true. So Magic Johnson's daughter, she escaped a home invasion. So she was basically in the house. Okay, let me turn it up. Let me put my bombs on too. Let me put the code in. No problema. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. So Magic Johnson's daughter, she has fled a home invasion in San Fernando Valley house where two armed men staged a early morning home invasion. Wow. Elisa Johnson, she thank God, she escaped. She was at a Airbnb rented by friends Sunday morning when the man got inside and started terrorizing the 10 people who were staying there. According to law enforcement, it's unclear if the suspect broke in or if the door was unlocked, but we are told they held people at gunpoint, shoved them around the home. 23-year-old Ellis, who appeared on her brother's EJ Johnson reality show, was in the bedroom and heard the commotion, and we are told she fled through a sliding glass door at the back of the home and ran down the street and escaped harm. You go, girl. She got up out of there. Meanwhile, the suspect cleared out the home and fled before police arrived. We are told they made off with a Rolex and other jewelry, cash, and electronics, for totaling a Hoth worth 30 to 40K. So they got at least 40K. That's basically a setup. Somebody that was in that party, at that party, set that up. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. It's 401-757-0747. Me too. I'm happy she's okay. She got up out of there. That's that black blood in her. She's still black. She might be rich, but she still got that survivor mode. Get the hell out the way. And that's what she did. She got herself out the way. You guys hit that like button if you like. Please hit the like button. Atlanta Housewives came on already, right? When was it a good show? So the number again is 401-757-0747. Yeah, so she escaped. She got out of there, so that's great. Okay, little Zan checks herself into rehab. Yeah, go get yourself clean. You're too young to be on crack. But I wonder, is he actually going to stay clean? And is he actually going to change his lyrics or change his name? Is he still going to be promoting doing Xan and doing drugs out here to all these young kids? And it's not good to be on pills and shit like that. That costs money. People will kill and rob, steal from their family and everything. Go to the doctors, run into a wall, fall down the stairs to try to get them pills. Go to the emergency room and try to get help. And they put this little dude on knowing that his followers are like, 2 to freaking like 16 and 17 and think it's okay to do drugs. Like, when is it okay to do crack and shit? And 401-757-0747? That can't be. Let me try. Tell me I'm giving out the wrong number.
Hello?
I don't know what happened. This has been my number. And it sounds oh, shit. How did that happen? Oh shit. Here we go. I don't know how somebody got that number. Let me just, maybe I dialed it wrong. That don't make no sense. That shit is crazy.
Oh, hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I said it wrong. It's 7. Because I just called it and it went through. It's 401-757. Did I write 757-0749? I put 47. I put the wrong number. So it's not 47, it's 49. Oh boy, look at me. I was like, yo, who is this dude? Like, I was like, oh, don't tell me I got jacked. Because people be jacking shit. So, hello? 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 Is it on hold? Hello? Oh my goodness. I think I hung up on you. I don't know what's happening with my phone. Oh, look at all this. It's all shiny and shit. All right, try me again. Try me again. Try me again. You called the right number, but something happened with me trying to switch it. All right, answer. Hey, what's up? Hey, this is me, girl. What's up?
To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hit 1.
To accept.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I'm good.
It's good to hear from you. It's just almost just me and you in here. How's everything going?
It's going good.
I'm glad to hear it.
I did everything you said.
And what happened? Did you find out any information to help you?
But I'm still looking.
Okay.
I'm still looking, but I'm gonna find out if I really want to be the real estate agent.
Yep.
And do some business practice. So I'm gonna find out. Somebody I know is gonna help me.
Oh, that's true. Like, yeah, because they do have. Only thing is, because here we got a place called Network, and in your place they should have a place that is almost like a center, not like a center, but it's a place where like Network or Power, something like that, where they have like you have to take a test. Once you pass the high school level test, then they give you like $4,000 to actually. And I'm gonna write that down. They give you like $4,000 because you know what? I'm not working Tuesday or Monday.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go on the .gov website and find out. But we're gonna work that out. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna see if there's anything out there. But there should be. Over here, they do have a lot of it.
Yeah.
So what was you talking about? Bow Wow needs and wants his girlfriend back. Yeah, he wants her back. That's a damn shame.
Yeah, he crying, and I don't like how they doing that girl on Grown Up Hip. I like the Brad on the next episode. So what's your name? Well, I don't care whatever her name is. They go off with Bow Wow saying like y'all ain't know what y'all need to stay out of it. Like Bow Wow, I thought she a gold digger. I said that girl's not a gold digger.
Not at all.
Her.
Cause we found out Bow Wow don't even got money, so she's not a gold digger.
Yeah, Bow Wow ain't probably like he ain't on the charge. And Bow Wow came after her. She wanted to keep them relationship private, not the spotlight, and separate business and pleasure. But Bow Wow didn't want to do that.
Nope. He left that girl in the studio. Only thing is, when that studio, if I was her, I would have left the studio. But she's young, so I would have left the studio, or I would have went home and went to sleep. And then what time I think he get back from the club, I would have went there. But Bow Wow, the problem with him is he's hurt of what he said to her. He can't face himself.
Yeah. Yeah, because his friends are bad influences. He got some bad influence friends. And another thing is, you might never know, this is a reality show. So they probably said, oh, she probably wanted to leave the studio first, or you can't leave. Because you know, like on Love and Hip Hop, all these other shows, they make you stay there till the person comes.
Yep.
They don't let you leave.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep.
She might say, he said he's going to be going an hour, but he's going to come back to the studio. He was going 6 to 7 hours. I'd been angry too. He can't say, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? That's the word. He can't say what's wrong, this word. But one thing I didn't hear her say, she didn't say nothing bad about Bow Wow. What? She was saying something bad about her, the Brad. People on the show saying something bad about her, to the Bow Wow pillow talking.
And Malaysia.
Bow Wow at all.
Malaysia is such. Why is she all over? You know. Also, Malaysia is all over Johnny. Why is she all over Johnny, man? Over a man that don't want them.
And Fatty Rob never claimed Masika. He said he was drunk when he slept with her, so he never even claimed her. At least for that time, he went out with. He never went out with Masika. Masika, she talking about Johnny Blaze and Bow Wow girlfriend. I keep forgetting her name, but I followed her on Instagram. Oh, they video girls, they did. I said, you was a video girl too. So how you talking about them? You the same thing they doing. Y'all all on the same reality show. So what are you talking about?
Exactly.
I said, y'all all mess around with rappers. So what is the difference between y'all two? Is you jealous of her because she's younger than you? You're older?
Yep, that's what it is.
Johnny Blaze keep talking about Bow Wow girlfriend. I keep talking Bow Wow. I thought you keep talking about that girl. Leave that girl alone.
Yeah,
she said she never even met her.
Yep.
I said, but how do you know if she blocked you off on Instagram? It could have been Bow Wow. Bow Wow probably did that job.
Yeah, exactly.
Business. Bow Wow could have did that. She don't know you. She don't look like me and all that stuff to Bow Wow. I said, girl, nobody want to be you.
Because everybody was comparing, Bow Wow's people was comparing her to Kiyomi. And, Kiyomi didn't say nothing about it or whatever. Yeah. And then Malaysia was like, I don't look like nothing like her. We don't look alike, blah, blah, blah. And she was just going in. And she blocked. Why did she block you, Masika? She blocked you because you a troublemaker. You clearly is trying to embarrass this girl on TV. and she knew by her comments. You know what I mean? It's like leave. And Kiyomi's a nice girl, but this is the situation with Bao and the guys that are chasing her around. Hopefully she learns, she gets some help. It's basically teaching her not to put so much value in a man. And plus she was insecure with Bao because yes, you know, he does have a lot of women coming after him. What's his fan base is mostly women.
And you should have made her feel secure from day one. He said, "Oh, I'm bad. I just a lot of rappers with girlfriend stuff that don't do the stuff that you do." What's like with popping to him that don't even do that? They can keep a girlfriend, don't do that stuff. All you gotta do is go to club, promote your music. Stop worrying about these girls. Like, I don't know what's wrong with her.
Yeah, he needs to grow up. He's immature.
Did you hear that? She was pregnant by Bow Wow and she lost the baby. I said, that's crazy. She talked about it on Instagram. I was looking at Instagram. She was talking about it. She said she lost a baby. She said that's what people don't know. She was pregnant, but she lost the baby, all that stuff. I said, that's crazy. I said, that's crazy. But she don't be saying nothing bad about Bow Wow at all. She don't say nothing bad about a seeker or none. She don't say nothing bad about nobody on the show. She said, why is everybody talking about me? Don't even know me. I don't know the brat. I said, yeah, the brat talking. I said, I don't know why the brat listen to what Bow Wow said. I said, the brat, keep your stuff out of there. Keep it out. Stay out of it.
And she knows how Bow Wow is. Come on, she knows that. At first, she was being...
Look how Bow Wow did his other girls. He always does some drama. That's why the girl probably want to keep the relationship private with Bow Wow. Because he always get a dog girl out, call her Peter, only with Erica Mena. Bow Wow always do that. Something wrong about it. He disrespectful. They need to tell about himself. Like, if I know somebody and they wrong, I'm going to tell them about themselves. I'm not going to take their side because I know them.
Exactly. I got to give you that.
Respecting women.
Yep.
Because he don't want nobody treating on do it like that, calling her D's and hoes and all this stuff. And curse her out.
He said some dirty shit to her. He said some dirty shit to her.
He told Jermaine the pre-daughter, I said some horrible things about her. I said, he said horrible things about her. I said his mother and everybody else a baby in him. Some baby in that boy.
Yep. And the mom was like, they need to break up, whatever. He needs to. Kiyomi is young, but she really got his back. Because you can see how she's not talking shit about him.
Yeah, she said that. She said, well, people don't see. They see what's on reality. She said, I was always there about. I never went out for his money. He said, I never asked her to buy me nothing. He started buying me. I said, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Dude, if you in a relationship, they want to buy you something. What's wrong with that? And she said she been got the Wild 'N Out job before. She not Bow Wow. I said, yeah. I said, she was when I was probably more popping than Bow Wow. She was a gold digger. She was on all the night. People coming through there all day.
Yeah.
I said, people come through all day. I said, she could have probably more popping. Bow Wow was the one that wanted to put on the show. It was Bow Wow. Everybody keep blaming stuff on this girl. Bow Wow DM'd her. Bow Wow wanted to be with her. It wasn't her. She was a trainer, no damn Bow Wow.
He thought that he was going to make her look stupid. He thought he was going to make her look stupid on the show, and it was going to be all good, and she wasn't feeling it.
Yeah. And then she moved out the house. And I got this, I got that. I said, you live with your mama, boy.
Does he live with his mom? Does him and his mother live in the same house?
Yeah, he live with his mama.
I keep thinking it's two different houses.
Yeah, he live with his mama. I think it was the first episode.
Hold on.
Said, I moved back in with my mama.
Hold on. We got to do this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I missed that. I just thought that he had another house and the mother stayed in another house. Oh, no.
You know how they do in these lives where they trying to keep all this money. Bow ain't got that much money. He can't pay that much money in child support. He filed for bankruptcy a couple years ago. Bow not what he used to be.
They robbed him. Yeah. They robbed him.
He's not smart with money. He's not smart with money or not smart with business. Like he probably have a good lawyer.
No, yeah, he got robbed. His mom didn't know nothing. Yeah, he got robbed. That's what happened because he's supposed to be a multi-millionaire and he only got 1.5 in the bank at the time that we checked. And he be flossing. He don't have it. He got robbed. Like he was supposed to have way more money than that. The TV shows, the movies, and the music he put out, and the people using his voice as a sample. His mother was his manager, and she clearly don't know what she's doing. She's just happy they got that house.
He get paid from like Mike, all the movie stuff. So I'm like. I said, Bow Wow this needs to say, I don't know, like they talk that I'm Bow Wow. I said, you should make that girl feel secure. Who cares about you? Not popping. Or somebody said, he said he Bow Wow. You not popping the charts. I said, yeah. I said, you got you that people doing that. People take Bow Wow as a joke today.
They do.
I said, Bow Wow need to sit down.
Only thing is Bow Wow is a legend. He is a living legend. You know, he started off with, you know, Snoop Dogg with the Dog Pound, and then from there,
in '94, before I was born, he started out here.
Yep, I remember seeing Bow Wow and Criss Cross and everything. Like, then he went to movies and everything. He was supposed to have money, but remember in one of the episodes when he wanted to have like a tour bus, he wanted to have a plane, he wanted to have a Bentley bus, and he was like, Jermaine, you better pay for it. And Jermaine was like, listen. Bow Wow's like, I used to have all this before. He was like, because you paid for it. Bow Wow didn't even know that he was paying for all that extravagant shit. So now we know that he don't know anything about business.
Yeah, when you get a lady, you get a budget. The lady was they paying that. You gotta pay them that money back by the music. If you don't pay them that money back, then they gonna sue the crap out of you and make you pay that money back. You got a budget. That's all that stuff. The stage, the tour bus, all that stuff come out of budget. Music videos, everything come out of budget. You got a budget. Yeah, even I know that. I said, Bow Wow, you don't need no damn tour bus. Shit, tour bus was the brat. And shit, tour bus was Jermaine Dupri.
Exactly. He's thinking. I don't know why the brat is coming after. I guess it's easier for her to do because she don't talk shit. She don't say nothing about. What'd you say?
The brat ain't got no storyline or that Masika. Neither one of them got storyline, so they gotta come after these girls. They ain't got no storyline.
Yep, because you got Masika coming after.
They make a storyline.
Yep, that's exactly what they're doing, and it's not. And you would think more from the brat that she wouldn't do that but she's probably thinking that every girl is coming after Bow for his money or something like that because it's probably what happened in the past.
Yeah, probably did happen in the past. But the brat got her own. She got to file for bankruptcy too, because she can't pay back the girl that she busted in the head with a bottle. So she got to file for bankruptcy too.
And see how I
love the brat. She one of my favorites. But
I love the brat too. I love the brat. See
how one of my favorites. She better than the girl out today. But I said, what is she doing? Put out some music, do something.
Yeah, I don't. She probably doesn't think there's a fan for, but a base for her music. But yes, of course, who didn't love So Funkified, the brat with her braids, her baggy jeans? I used to love the brat.
Today hip hop is about hip hop is mainly the people in Atlanta winning.
Yeah,
like the people from New York and other places is influenced by the people from ATL. So I think she definitely could. If she do it right, get the right manager and the right team.
Yeah, she used the right beat. She used the right beat.
Yeah, she could stay work with Jermaine Dupri and she work with a couple new producers. That's another thing that Bow Wow messing with. Because the brat didn't mess up. She went to prison. That's what messed her career up.
Yeah.
But Bow Wow, he messed up with him and Jermaine Dupri broke apart. His career started going. He started Young Money. His career started going downhill.
Yep. It
like,
did.
If it's not broke, then don't fix it. Like, come on. And Jermaine Dupri was the mainly the one writing Bow Wow music. Bring all that stuff about Wow.
Yep, he messed up when he did that. And you know, luckily we got a Drake and we got a Nicki Minaj because anybody that went to Young Money got fucked over and you don't hear nothing from them. Like all the people that were signed to Young Money, you don't hear. Only thing you hear about is Nicki, and you hear about Nicki and Drake. But now you do hear about Tyga because Nicki's bringing Tyga back. But you had Gutter, you had Little Twist, you had Corey Guns, you had all of them.
Yeah, Corey Guns is dope.
I love Corey Guns, and like he didn't come out with no new music. I even got videos when I first started. Videos after videos. I just think Corey Guns is so lyrically talented. I love the way he raps, the way he put his words together. You could just tell this motherfucker is he's so knowledgeable. Yeah. And what do you think about Little Mama?
I like Little Mama.
I like her too.
I was like the Little Mama. Like I said, people keep breaking what shit in the past, but I said, I don't know why it took her so long to put out another album. I said she got one album. I thought she put out more than one album.
Me too.
Little Mama, she got hit.
Me too.
I like her even more now. I like her more like without the baggy clothes. I like her more now. She a beautiful girl. I always thought she was beautiful.
Yeah, yes, she is.
I feel like how Charlamagne the guy treated her. Because I may have processed. She's crying her mother died. So I think that's what affected her career. But Little Mama, she on the show All American. She still doing movies, and she's like her manager. I just want her to get back to the music too. Like, want to get back to the music.
And you know what I think is so dope is her manager is freaking MC Lyte. Like that's so amazing. Yes. That is so amazing.
I love MC Lyte.
Me too. My mother loved MC Lyte. Oh my god.
I love her. And one thing I love about MC Lyte, she never she don't hate on other females. That's what I like about the old school female rappers, the legends. But some of them never hate on each other. Never hate on each other. Like Trina, she never hate on nobody. And Kaya had a little beef, but that was nothing. Like some people never hate on something. Missy Elliott, y'all see, she never hate on anybody.
Nope.
That's what these girls gotta mess up today. They always hating on each other. It can only be one. Then there's a lot of colorism today in music.
A lot.
Yeah, because I said, people, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. I said, well, boy, what happened to the darker skin girl? Like, Rhapsody, she dope. She got to rap both of them.
Yes.
Remy Ma dope.
Yeah.
I just think Remy Ma need a better team. And she needs a better team, a better manager.
Oh, yes.
That's what she needs.
She needs something.
I like Remy Ma. She needs to go back to her old style instead of trying to do like them like R&B songs. So I like the Melanin Magic and the others are still a little kill, but she needs to go back to that. Like all the way up. That's what we need to see from like Ray Ma. Like she needs to go back to that.
She needs somebody to give her some better beats. She needs some better beats with some where her flow gotta match the beat.
Yeah, yes. Her flow definitely gotta match the beat. She needs to work with some. I think she needs to work with. I think she probably trying to work with these newer school producers. She probably needs to go and work with like the legendary producers. That's what we were trying to do. Everybody
that understands her.
Yeah. I said, I forgot the guy name. He a producer. He produced Lean Back. I forgot his name. He said he did a couple of tracks with Remy Ma for a new album. I don't know, but she pregnant right now, so she probably gonna drop the album after she had a baby. But I hope she don't be on Love and Hip Hop for a long time. But I hope she don't. But people say she don't bring nothing. I said she bring love. I said she can't do it. She can't be out fighting and stuff like that. I want to see Remy Ma doing that.
She's on probation.
She ain't gonna do that. I thought she only be fighting all that stuff.
She's on probation. She's married. She got a baby. She got kids.
Yeah.
And she's trying to change her image. You know what I mean? She's not trying to be that violent Remy Ma where people know it. She's trying to soften up. That's why she's on the Joe Budden show and everything like that.
Yeah, I said, she is. I would love to. I said, I wish if they would have added somebody, if they want to add somebody to the real, I would love to see Remy Ma on the real. I like her on the real. I think even though Johnson was crazy, but I know she ain't gonna last on her because she's crazy. I like that on the real too. And I like that Shanti. If they want to add somebody else, I liked them on the real. It was good on the real.
I don't know why Ashanti can't get a shot. It just seems like no matter what Ashanti do, there's always negativity around her. Is it because she's tied? She was tied to Murder Inc. I don't know why. I like Ashanti music.
That's her career. Yeah, I love Ashanti. I just heard her new song, and Ashanti actually her own music.
Yeah, she writes. She writes.
One thing I ain't liked it that Murder Inc. and them did. They was giving her music to Jennifer Lopez, and Jennifer Lopez was acting like it was hers, acting like she sang.
Oh, hold on.
Clearly see that was Ashanti singing.
Hold on, you said something powerful.
Okay.
That's so true. You gotta make the sound.
That's why, and that's another reason why Mariah Carey do not like Jennifer Lopez. She said, I don't know her. Because Tommy Mottola was delivery giving copy of Mariah Carey's song, giving it to J-Lo. J-Lo been on it for years. But of course she gonna get a spot like she want lighter, she Latina, all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, she got robbed.
I'm not gonna lie, they doing the same thing. You're real. They doing the same thing with Cardi B. They doing the same thing. You're real. Still a few flows, like song come, like they doing the same thing they doing with her. That's why Mariah Carey don't like her. And somebody asked, I said, well, then Whitney Williams talking about Mariah Carey. I said, Mariah Carey writes her own music. What are you talking about? Now your girl J-Lo don't write her own music. What are you talking about? So Whitney Williams needs to sell old line now. Whitney Williams. I said, Mariah Carey actually write her own music, so sit your old behind now. So Mariah Carey gonna keep getting money from music. I like her Mariah Carey new album too. I love her new album. I actually like every song on the album.
Mariah Carey kept it real back in the day when I used to listen to her a lot. She had every hip hop star. When she was with Nas, she was Old Dirty Bastard. Everybody, she kept it real. And then, even like the old school rappers, they come out, they go on drink chants and they talk about Mariah Carey. You say, hey, what's up? Kitty, they talked about, how Mariah Carey would be in the hood chilling, go to the studio, go to the place and smoke, and she was just down. And then it was so unfortunate that Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj had that beef that they didn't get along.
They actually did a song together.
They got a song together?
They actually did a song together.
Oh, they did?
Mariah Carey actually took Nicki Minaj on her song. It's called Get Out of My Face. That's the call. She actually did a song with Nicki Minaj, but that whole America Idol thing, the whole beef in America Idol, because America Idol live, thinking she gonna be the only female. I said, why is Nicki Minaj? She's a rapper. Why is she on American Idol? She ain't no singer.
That's what a lot of people said. Well, you got Cardi B. She's gonna be judging a new show too, a music show. She's gonna be judging.
But one thing, I don't like that because Cardi B is new. They should have somebody like MC or like a Miss Kelly or somebody else, or even a Roxanne Shante that know about hip hop. Cardi B too new. Like she ain't.
Well, they're using her because of her popularity. That's why they're gonna use it, so the show would get ratings, because it's gonna get ratings because she got a lot of ratings for Love and Hip Hop New York, and then on top of that, she just sold out the Fashion Nova in one day, 20 million. So she has a crowd, she has an audience, so they're gonna use her whether she's qualified for the job or not, and that's T.I. Tip did that. Tip is the producer of the show.
I thought it was John Legend. Maybe it's T.I.
It could be. I thought it was. I could be wrong. So.
Yeah, but I said, you don't realize they just using her for the moment when she not popping no more. They ain't got nobody gonna be asking for Cardi B no more. They always do it to everybody. They use it for the moment. Then when they ain't popping, they ain't gonna be using her no more. Nothing.
No, that's what usually happens. But I think she has so much of a hardcore base that no matter what she put out, people still gonna buy her music, but you don't know if she's still gonna be this popular. It seems like she got a long time to go. But we'll see what happens, because you never know. You never know what happens.
Because like people calling people a legend so early. I said, hold on.
I know. Who calls her a legend? Don't even play with me. All right, somebody really said that. That's crazy.
Hello?
Somebody really calls her a legend?
Yeah, I said, how you calling somebody then they compare her to people back in the day? Oh, well, they compare her. I said, well, back in the day, it was no screaming. I said, people said, oh, she sold this much. I said, she ain't sold that much in person. It's streaming. Yeah. You can't compare her to somebody that sold in person. I said, that screaming, I could cheat. Yeah, I said, I don't even consider Nicki Minaj as a legend right now. I said, you really supposed to be in the game for over 20 years. Over like back in the day, nobody was calling certain people legend. You supposed to be in the game for like 20 years, 30, 40, 50 years winning. I said, I don't consider. Let's see what she be at 5 or 8 years. Will she still be winning? Or they gonna throw her to the side?
Yep. Her latest video. People like it. Well, what do you think about Erica Mena and Safaree? You think they're just doing this for attention?
See, I think they is. Like, Safaree don't know what he want to do. Safaree don't. You can't do. Safaree don't know what he want to do.
I know. Like he's out with Erica Mena. They got the matching. What'd you say?
He needs to focus on the music.
Yes, something else. Of all people, why Erica Mena? But you know what? They got these matching furs on. I'm looking at. Let me tell you, girl, I want them coats that they got on right now. It's black and white furs. I want that coat.
Yeah, me too. I want to see Safaree win, but he needs to stop doing gangster music. Yes, fans are female. Stop doing that gangster music and work with some different producers. And focus on that music that he focus on the women. That's what he's doing stupid, because Love and Hip Hop is not going to last forever.
And he needs to be out there promoting his music.
He talking about Nicki Minaj. If I said, she's still on the chart. Where you at, bro? He talking about Nicki Minaj. So where you at, bro? He needs to just focus on, like Joe Budden said, focus on the music.
And now, isn't that crazy? Joe Budden is schooling Safaree. Now Safaree's dating Sin Santana ex, girlfriend, which is Erica Mena. That's crazy too. Because Sin Santana got introduced to us through Erica Mena. They used to go together. Remember Erica Mena slapped the shit out of Sin or something like that? And what about Joe Buttons that don't want to have sex with his baby mama or his children's mother? What's up with that?
Yeah. I said, that's crazy. I hope that won't be their storyline the whole season. I don't want to hear about no Joe Budden, no Santana. I'm not doing it.
Right? No, that right there. Okay, fine. Okay, you don't want to sleep with her. Okay, fine. Or whatever. Like, let's move on. But what about Joel Santana? What's up with him? This dude's about to do some time.
I used to have a crush on him back in the day. Now I'm like, no.
He was cute back in the day when he said, "Get in my car and don't touch nothing." Like, oh, look at Joel's, and he had like that baby face.
Whoever did his teeth, whoever did his teeth didn't do it right. I thought, the hell, who did that with his teeth? He can't even talk right.
Nope, because he don't got no teeth. He don't got no teeth on the sides because of doing meth and doing lean. Like, damn, this is why we didn't get nothing from Dipset, because you got what's his name, Jimmy. He's over here getting a high-speed chase with pills on him, with weed on him, and now he got to face charges. So they've been doing drugs. This is why we didn't hear shit from them. They were a group that should have made. They should have been a legendary group.
Yeah, they should have. But Kimbella, I said Kimbella, all that surgery.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I when she first shot it, she looked old and scary. She's like a drag queen.
She's big. We gotta do this for you. He said she looks like a drag queen.
But she never could dress on her second seat. She was, I don't know what she was wearing, but she was, I thought she was a beautiful girl. She didn't do all that surgery.
She didn't do all that
for Joel, and he still cheated.
He still cheated. And then I talked to
Chrissy. Chrissy stumped out, monkey stumped her. I said, damn, Chrissy.
Yep.
I said, she got all that surgery. The whole body look. I said, she look crazy.
For what? He hasn't.
For 9 years.
He's been on drugs half of the 9 years. He's been strung out. He haven't been home. He hasn't been taking care of kids. He hasn't been doing a goddamn thing. And she got all that body work done to keep him. I bet if she could cheat. I bet she wish she would have chosen another career, another rapper, because you know what? That was a bad deal. Like, if she can look back on things, I know she's looking back like, damn, I picked the wrong one. Yeah. When the last time Jewels put out music?
You said when the last time?
Jewels put out music.
I don't know. I just know him and Dipset and they just put out a new album. Everybody, people loving it. I haven't heard it because I don't listen to their music anyway. But the group put out an album. Jewels, he hasn't put out one in years. He must have put out mixtapes, because I haven't heard an album in years. You know, and I thought he was going to be the breakout star of the group.
Me too.
Because he's doing collaboration with Chris Brown, everybody. He's on everybody's song. I don't know what happened. Like, people think a music career gonna last forever. You gotta get smart in this business. Some people's music careers ain't gonna last forever. And Kimbella, you cannot depend on a man.
Yep.
I don't know what she do. I don't know what Sin do either. People say they Instagram models. I said, okay. I don't know what they do. They not smart like Ice-T wife. Like, she's smart. She got her own lines and stuff. She got clothes lines, sex play lines. She can model one, so they're not smart like us. Some people smart, they just, I don't know what's wrong with them.
I don't know what Sin does. Maybe I don't know. Maybe she does. I don't know what Sin does. I don't know what Kimbella does either. But
yeah, I don't know what they does either.
They might do something that we don't possibly know about. They might do something. I just never heard of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know Juju. She be doing. I know Juju. She just got another degree, but she got her own money, all that stuff. But I felt bad when her Cameron broke up. I thought that's up. I said, well, good thing she ain't married no Cameron.
I know.
That was messed up. And then that girl was cursed out on the internet. The Cameron was messed up. She said they could have had kids, and they could have got married, all this. I said, yeah, he was telling my mother that. I said, that's what they do.
Well, good thing for her.
He said he got a good thing with her. I just hope she found a good man. She's a beautiful girl.
She will. She's gonna find somebody. She's gonna find somebody, but good thing for her that she's gonna find somebody. But good thing for her that she kept going to school, so she didn't stop going to school because she was with Cam. But she wasted a lot of time.
Yeah, Cameron said she got all money anyway. She ain't never used to when she always had all money. But I said that she's smart. She don't need him. I said, but she always look nice. Juju. I said the rest. I don't know what the rest of them do.
Me either. What do you think about 50 Cent and his? Oh, Yandy. She's using that child as a storyline. Is ridiculous.
And
Don't open the door.
I'm tired of Yandy and Rich Dollars. I said, why are they still on the show? Yandy and Rich Dollars did not bring anything to the show.
They're staples. Wasn't Rich Dollar on the first episode of Love and Hip Hop New York? Rich Dollar's been out from the beginning. He's been on since the beginning.
Why he still on the show? Why he still on the show?
He must. They like some, you know why? Because he used to show up first. Remember, he tried to beat up Homeboy and fight him. Then the Erica Mena situation with Sin Santana, him having he gave a lot. He did a lot of fugazi shit. And then what about with the baseball player's daughter having sex with her in the bathroom? Rich did a lot of fugazi shit.
The strawberry, he was like strawberry. That was messed up.
He did a lot of shit. He paid his dues, and I guess Mona likes him. They must like him over there.
Yeah.
Because he's the original New York member. The original one.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. A lot of people left the show. And a lot of people doing better, like Jim Jones, Christy, doing better. And you know who doing real good? What's her name? She was on the first one. And she was beefing with Chrissy, and she was beefing with Rich Dollars. What's her name?
Samaya?
Yeah, she's doing good. She got it. It's Samaya. She's doing amazing. Samaya, she looks amazing now.
She looks amazing. Her music is good too as well. I don't know if she's still going out with Lady Luck because she was on a TV show with Lady Luck. I don't know if they're still dating or not.
I'm mad because that show never came back. I liked it, that show.
That was like one of my first good hip hop shows that I used to review when I first started reviewing. I couldn't wait for that show to come on. They canceled it without even telling us.
And the Lady Luck family messed up too. They were stealing her money, or her family messed up.
Her family's stealing her money.
Yeah, they call Sugar Hill. I said Sugar Hill has been popping ever since the 80s. They have been popping. I said, them brothers don't know what to do with Sugar Hill. They used to bring some hand and know what to do with the business.
Yeah, exactly.
I said, Lady Luck. I like Lady Luck. I said, I wish you'd have done more with her career because Lady Luck, she's talented.
She's writing for people though. She's writing, but she needs to do more because she's nasty.
Yeah, like her cousin was beefing.
Yep, she's nasty at rapping.
Her cousin beefing.
Yeah, her cousin was jealous of her. Her cousin thought she was better than Lady Luck because of the family genes or whatever. She thought she was better.
Yeah, she was writing for her cousin. Her cousin had to, she's gonna write for my son. I said, Lady Luck was writing for you.
Yeah, she was lying ass.
Then they had a boy Darnell. I said he was on Street 16. I said Darnell, his girlfriend. I said, and
that was a crazy relationship.
He had a beautiful girl. I said that show was crazy.
And then the son going to jail too, so for selling crack. Why are you selling crack?
Oh,
the oldest son of the main character, Daryl.
Oh,
the son went to jail. Remember, he went to court and he had to go to jail because he had crack on him. He got locked up.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. What was he doing?
He was selling drugs, and they couldn't. I guess he was on probation or something. And then after that, the show just we didn't get a follow up. What happened to him or nothing? The shit just went dead. And that show was good. They didn't promote that show either.
Oh yeah, I know you talk. Yeah, Marva didn't promote that either. It's like they didn't promote Wags. They promote none of them shows, but they need to be careful with some of these athletes on them shows. Stop spending so much money. Be careful. I hope they invest in doing something. Stop spending so much money. That's what they need to start doing. Yeah, but that was my show too. I liked that show. I hope. You ever heard of the show? If Your Husband Cheating on Us with Genuine and Genuine.
Yeah, I review that show.
I love that show. Genuine and Tony, they stood together, and Tony and Whitney, they still best friends.
Yep.
I like that show. I hope they bring back for season 2 with them daughters. His daughters are starting drama.
Yep.
With that girl, though, Christian, whatever how you say her name, they started drawing that girl. I said, leave that girl alone. I want to go to see me and smash them.
I know.
I said, that Deetra, I said she was too extra, Deetra. I'm Deetra Hicks.
Deetra Hicks. Deetra Hicks had me going. That show was good.
Funny. Yeah, I was there right back for season 2. I was talking to Leah, and she was saying, she said she gonna let. I messaged her on Instagram. She said she gonna let me. She said she praying that the show come back. I said I love that show. I like.
How you doing? Episode. Yes, you know what? On my last review of that show, Tandy, she wrote a whole she wrote a whole little statement at the end of the show. Hey, right to be told. She wrote a little statement about like the editing and stuff because I was getting on Tandy, and so she wrote under my last review of that show. She wrote under the video about the editing and what was happening or whatever. And she follows me, and I follow her back. A lot of people of the shows that I do review, I don't have a lot of views on my channel, whatever. But a lot of the people of the shows that I review, they hit me up on Twitter, and then they end up following me, and they be telling me stuff or whatever. And I be like, yo, you ain't gonna make me change my mind. Or they tell me I got the story right, but I don't say nothing about it, and I don't brag about it either. Be like, oh, you're on my Instagram. I mean, like, oh, you're on my Twitter or whatever. Right to be told, I am promoting my Instagram now, and I did change the wrong information of my Instagram. Thank you. So they do
because that editor.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. She was like, it wasn't even nothing like that. They made her look like that, and she didn't do any of that.
And they said another thing is that Deetra never slept with no damn dream. Well, I think she kept saying that.
I thought she gave him head because Deetra ain't that. I thought she gave him head though.
Yeah, I said Deetra just me ain't genuine.
I know everybody made fun. I thought she gave him head. Genuine seems like a freak to me, but maybe I thought she gave him something.
Yeah, I said she kept talking about Genuine. I said he was Genuine was at the time. He's looking at Tommy. He was like, he's looking at Tommy. He was paying no attention to Deetra. I said, Deetra, stop. I said, stop paying yourself out there like that, like a hoe. Because like, you was beef with Leah about the baby daddy situation.
Leah is an upstanding woman. Leah is upstanding.
Yeah, I said it's not her fault that man wasn't taking his daughter.
Yeah.
It wasn't her fault. I said, keep blaming her for everything.
And she was trying.
I think Deetra was a little jealous. Deetra was jealous of that girl because he married her. He didn't marry Deetra. That's what she's jealous of Leah. That's why she hated her so much. She was jealous of her because he married her. He didn't marry no Deetra.
Nope, he didn't marry. But you know what? The other lady. She was trying to have visitation rights of Deetra's daughter all the time. But then it was, and oh my God, I'm watching this big ass fight. Damn. So that show was a good show though. That show was a good show.
I love that show. That was good.
But they messed up when they actually, first the show was premiering and then they stopped the show and then and then people didn't gravitate back to the show on Bravo because they was playing it for like maybe 2 months and then they stopped for a whole 3 months and then the show. So it messed it up because people would be like, yo, where's the review? I was like, it didn't come out.
Yeah, I kept asking. I was asking everybody on the thing. I kept in on Conti's live. I was asking the other guy. I got his name, Jermaine. Yeah, Jermaine, the one that got fired. I was asking,
Jermaine got his ass fired.
We talked to Jermaine too. He said, you want me to see? So you want to see me act up on season 2? I said, yeah. I was acting like everybody then. I said, yeah, they have Bravo. I don't know what they be doing with some of these shows. Said Bravo and E. I don't know what they don't even mess up these shows.
So they have this story. Listen to this. This is crazy. I don't know if it's crazy, but okay. I was just talking about Kodak Black because he's on Meek Mill's new album. The feds are watching. Kodak Black get handcuffed outside the Hollywood nightclub. What is he still doing going to jail? Kodak Black ended up being detained outside a Hollywood nightclub on Friday night. And a fan captured some footage of the rapper in handcuffs from across the street. Luckily for the rapper, who is on probation and already went to jail for a probation violation earlier this year, no arrest was made. Okay, so he wasn't arrested, but they have pictures of him. They gotta stay clean. They gotta stay away from the drama.
Yeah. Look at Young Thug. He gotta sell his house to pay his court fees and put his lawyer on. So he got to sell his $3 million house.
Yep, and Young Thug got 20 brothers and sisters that he was trying to take care of. It's getting bad out here.
Yeah.
That, like you said, you got to save your money. He better get on a reality TV show. He better do like what?
Yeah, that's what people doing stupid. They think because they making money now, they'll keep making money, spend money on these private jets, all this stuff. That money ain't gonna last forever. If you're not smart, it's not gonna last.
Yep.
So that's something that certain people, their money lasts. Like some of these things are athletes, they gonna keep getting money. Some of these people is not. I say do stupid like Michael Jordan. He's still getting money. I said Michael Jordan, he the richest basketball, but he said he's still getting money. Some people smart, some people just not smart. I said that's what people do stupid. They not smart. Like Jay-Z, he gonna keep getting money because he got all these businesses.
Yep.
Getting money.
He's gonna keep money.
It's like Beyonce or Mariah Carey. Some people gonna keep getting money. And you gotta pay your taxes. That's what people not doing. They not paying their taxes. Pay your taxes. You gotta pay that. They don't play. They take from anywhere.
What do you think about what's his name? Kareem Hunt.
You said Kareem Hunt?
Oh yeah, Wesley Snipes. They did him, man. And yeah, they did him, man. Put him in jail. A superhero, a strong, powerful black man. They made sure they put him behind bars. But what do you think about Kareem Hunt, the Chiefs player that lost his job because he's allegedly, he pushed a Caucasian woman in a hotel, and he lost his job the same day that the TMZ brought the footage from the Metropolitan Hotel. He's a young African-American guy. I think he's a running back for the Chiefs football team in Cleveland.
Yeah, I know you talk about.
They pushed him.
Yeah, he got fired from one team, then the other team, the Redskins hired him, and he got fired from that team too.
Yep.
TMZ put that video out.
Once they put that video out, that was it. And a lot of people.
I seen that video. I said, you.
Did you?
What you saying?
What did you say about? What did you notice about the video? He did not kick her.
I think you said he did not hit her?
I mean, he didn't kick. Oh no, they're saying in this story, Kansas City Chief cut the star running back on Friday after he lied about kicking and shoving. He didn't kick the woman, so I don't know what he's talking about. Shoving, you can lose your job over shoving somebody that called you the N-word.
Yeah,
she called him the N-word, and she hit one of the girls that was in the room with them.
Yeah, but don't he got security?
He didn't have no security with him. Whoever them people with him, they didn't have his back. But you can't call somebody the N-word and then try to go towards them aggressively and think that they're not gonna fuck you up. Yeah. Like, you gotta twist it, okay? You guys be getting it twisted when you be listening to all these other people singing these lyrics. You gonna get messed up out here. Like, it ain't gonna be sweet out here for that. But in my opinion, I think that the girls that he was with, they should have protected him in some way. They should have got that girl out of there. But she called him the N-word. And then he shoved her, and then she came back. No, she slapped him first, and then he shoved her, and then that was it. And then they got the videotape out. Now, I think if that girl was black, he wouldn't have lost. He would have still been on the team. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I said, that's messed up. She said the N-word, but I said, when people said to me, I said, I don't be hearing people like crazy up to the N-word. I said, people always say, I don't know how they feel like it. I said, I think that's messed up. So I seen another video they posted on the internet. She was like, right, kick the girl. I said, I don't know what's going on. And some guys bragged him. I said, I don't know what's going on.
They tried to. I don't know why they didn't just sit on the dude to hold him down, because only thing about the situation is he's gonna lose out. You know what I mean? And we don't know if that was created for him to happen, because he doesn't know the 19-year-old girl. She showed up and she was at the hotel and she walked right into his room. Something went awry. She called him the N-word. She hit one of the girls he was with, and it was out in the hallway fighting. So was she trying to get drugs? Was she on drugs? Was she trying to sell her body? We have no idea like how this went down, because I don't know the whole story. This is her first time actually being in Cleveland. Like, she's not even from there. And at this time and point, she might press charges or she might not press charges, but it's a bad situation.
That whole situation is crazy.
Yeah, because
all around.
It's gonna ruin his. I don't know if she's gonna come out and sue him or not. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy. So he gonna lose a lot of money. That's crazy. I don't know the whole situation. I seen that. I was like, damn, what's going on? I I said, that's crazy.
This is crazy. Right here it goes. Murder. New Jersey family of 4 are laid to rest in a single urn as 100 mourns the couple and their 2 young children who were shot and buried in their $1.5 million mansion by their father's brother. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I heard about that. Y'all said that. I said, dang, in Jersey, because I live in, I said, what the hell happened? It was going crazy.
For the love of money.
Yeah, people go crazy. I don't know what's going on. Because I always I said, these people is crazy. I said, if people kill you for money, then people is crazy.
And it's his own brother.
Yeah, I said, I don't know what's wrong with the guy. I said, people is crazy.
This is ridiculous.
I'm like, this is a crazy work.
Killing kids. I don't know how they be doing it. They just be doing so much terrible
like
things.
The other guy, he killed his wife and his 2 daughters.
Yeah, I know.
People crazy. People is crazy. So this is a crazy world. People kill kids, babies.
They be wilding. Like, go get some help. Why don't you just kill yourself? You know, don't kill no babies. It's just. It's,
yeah, that's what I said, them kids and the baby innocent. Why are you doing that? I said, come on now. I said, why are you doing that? They want to kill somebody for money because they don't want to get divorced. They don't want them taking their money. I said, that's crazy. I said, this is a crazy world. I can't understand it.
It is.
It's getting crazy and crazy. And people kill people over crazy things. Like, I was just watching Lifetime. I was watching that case with the 2 12-year-old girls that stabbed the girl up in the woods.
Oh, yeah.
The Slender Man told them to do it. I said, that's sad. I said, ain't nobody do that. That was fine. They were doing a drawings, act out in school. Nobody did anything.
Wow. I know. It's horrible.
Like I said, you gotta be careful these days. People crazy.
Yep, you have to protect your neck because you don't know what's going on out there and what's going on in somebody's mind.
Oh yeah, you can see that. Oh yeah, Will I Am, he wilding on Twitter. He talking about hip hop. I said, who? Will I Am, you said right. Will I Am, he talking about how hip hop is today. I said, well, a lot of people complain. He said it's no Rakims or no Nas level or Jay-Z level. He said about these people levels of hip hop no more. I said he basically just saying hip hop is trash there. I said that's what a lot of people say it is. And then there's some people be talking. The hip hop and music, I said music all together ain't sustainable. I said, Will I Am all wild on Twitter. I said, Will I Am.
Oh shit. I went to his Instagram page. It just there's some people things gonna change, nothing's gonna stay the same. That's number one. But it's just they let everybody in to make money, and that's the sad thing, because when you let everybody in, it's not sacred anymore, and that's the problem. When you let any and everybody in that don't have the dreams and the goals and actually respect hip hop, that's when you lose.
Yeah, that's what you saying about Cardi B, because she said, I don't care about male lyrics and all that. I'm just here to make money and all that stuff. I said, that's what people do. Yeah, be right about that. People that's about making money. Don't care. No, don't respect hip hop. Yeah, they're here to make the money.
Exactly.
But they're gonna come back around. That's why I enjoy watching the Soul Train Awards.
I missed the Soul Train Awards because it was my birthday week. I was out there. I missed the Soul Train Awards, so I think it's too late to review it, but I wanted to. I was like, damn, because I want to pride myself on talking about the Black award shows, even though they're not Black owned, but at least talk about them, because we only got 2, and we have so many famous artists that it's just like they're pushing us back into a corner that it's like they ain't gonna even allow us to do music no more. They already took a lot of music from us as it is and stole our style and our rhythm. So it's just like, we got to support our Black artists in some way and keep them, the ones that are not coons, the ones that are coons and ignorant and want to bring everybody in and don't have the value of music. Then no, we need to support the musicians that are for the Black people or for us, and that speak, good empowerment to us too as well. Not just anybody just can't do it. We can't have coons. We can't have rappers that are talking about they don't like Black women, they don't like this, they don't like that, or they're not endorsing their culture, because it's just like our music is going to be wiped out. it's like they're trying to put everything light and bright. That's what they're trying to put before us. It's like it's not equivalent. It's not equal. It should be light, bright, and dark, and medium dark, and tan, or whatever mixed together. It should be on an equal playing field, but it's not. And you have to make sure that the people that we're supporting, we're giving our money to, or giving accolades to, are not coons. We cannot support people that don't even like who they are. No way. That's my opinion on that. But you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing today, trying to have the white people and the lighter people on top. That's what they doing today. And it's still sad. And some black people try to act like they don't exist. That's like Charlamagne the God. Like, well, Marvel La Negra was on there. I said Marvel La Negra. Even Jermaine Dupri said it. Even Beyonce daddy said it. And a couple other people, they said, she said, Charlamagne acting like he don't exist. I said, Charlamagne, you need to be quiet.
He be cooning some. He used to be. He be cooning sometimes, and he's doing that on purpose because whoever's putting money in his pocket, there's some things that he can't side with because he is a voice. Supposedly other people. He's not my voice anymore. At one point in time when he used to have that show, Coon Cracker Coon, Cracker Cracker. I'm like, he used to be real. I don't know. The money changed, and then money will probably change anybody. But if you real 100%. You don't let nothing change you. But you know, yeah, he was really acting like he didn't understand anything that she was saying. Like he had no idea that this shit was happening. I was like, I was so pissed when I watched that interview. I was so pissed. Are you still there? I think it stopped.
I'm still here.
Okay, I thought it broke up or something.
Yeah, he tried to bring up Cardi B. I said, "Oh, you bring that girl up? Come on now." I said, "She dark skin." No. I said, "She dark skin." I said, "No."
I thought Amara Negra was going to be bigger than what she is now.
Yeah, she did. I think she was. I think she still could be, but she didn't the right team. She don't got the right team. The right people working with her and the right producer. That's what she needs. Because she's actually, Marla Negra is a beautiful, talented girl. She don't got the right team. And she's not signed to the right independent label.
Yeah, because she is signed.
People need a good team. I said people need a good team. That's the whole point. Now the music industry today. And she's talking about it. I thought the music said they want the white people want to start dealing light-skinned people. They don't care about the dark-skinned people no more. I said, I don't know why. Because back in the day, it was everybody, every skin color. You had everybody. I said, I don't know what happened today. I said, I just don't know what happened.
Beyonce killed it. Beyonce and Jay-Z, they killed it at the Beyonce, Pharrell Williams, and Oprah Winfrey are among the stars headlining Nelson Mandela charity concert in South Africa. Mm-hmm. And they killed it with the looks. Yeah. But Usher's there. Usher's killing it with his look. I was like, Usher's out in public. And Pharrell killing it.
Y'all look at Usher, I always think about it. I can't look at Usher's thing. He said he don't. He ain't said nothing, but Jermaine Dupri said he don't. But I don't know. I just can't look at Usher's thing. And I used to look in the day.
That's what I hate. Like they destroy all the people that we love. That's what one thing about that happens. Like Usher's dancing his ass off too. This is for Nelson Mandela. He looks good though, but it has it in the back of your mind, and basically he's handling it legally. You know what I mean? So he's not gonna come out and say he don't have anything. And you have what's his name? What is his name? The really funny guy, Dave Chappelle. He's there too as well.
Yeah, I love Dave Chappelle.
Me too. Yeah, he kept it real. His TV show so real.
Yeah, I was a huge fan of Usher. I always loved Usher. I said the music he releases today. I said Usher. I ain't messing with. Stick with your style. Stop trying to be like these kids today. I ain't gonna try to do that. You a legend, boy. Why are you trying to be like these kids today? You don't need to do that.
He's trying to stay lit, you know. Trying to stay lit because that's the thing. You have to have some of the old with the new, and he just needs somebody to make better beats for him because he can sing on any level. He's a good singer. He knows what's lit. It's just that he needs beats. That's all these people need is the beats. You know, the beat, and their voice has to follow with the beat, harmonize with the beat. But they can never find somebody to fucking make beats for them. Like shit.
Yeah.
Because all you need is the beat, then people listen to the words later. That's what gets everything rocking. It got to be a hardcore beat, a nice beat, an up-to-date beat too as well.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I said, oh yeah, you heard about that beef between the girl Queen Naja and Lil Mo?
Oh yeah, I did.
I said, Lil Mo, how she said it was so mean, but I said, I actually agree with her. I said, I'm not really a fan of Queen Naja anyway because she's homophobic and she said colorism jokes about black and dark skinned people need to take a bath and bleach. Like she a little ignorant racist. So I'm like, I said, I don't really know.
Queen Naja said that?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, people bringing up clips of her doing that, but they're not gonna get on her because she like that chick. But with somebody else, they'll get on their behind. Oh, black people need to, dark skin people need to sit in some bleach their skin, all this stuff. I said, I seen the cipher. I seen the cipher. It was her, DJ, Chicago kid. It was I forgot what's his name. He on Star. He was on the New Edition movie. He played Johnny Gang's name. And it was
Bershot Gray.
What's his name? He played Johnny Gill.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I had the wrong name anyway.
He played Johnny Gill on New Edition movie. He in Star. He played Noah in Star. What's his name? You probably know who I'm talking about. It was on name. I keep forgetting people's name. I keep forgetting people's names. But they did a cipher. I said people talking about how she was singing. I said, and people said, "Oh, was she pregnant?" I said, "Oh, she should have been up there."
I didn't know that she was made racist and colorism jokes and shit like that.
Look at her. You can see it. People talking about it on the internet. Then Lil Mo was bringing up. They said she was bringing up how the music today. They want the lightest skin. She said we look like my daughter's like they look up to you, but you need to learn how. She was racist. She needs to learn how to sing better. The Lil Mo said I could still sing people under the table today. I said, yeah, you could, Lil Mo. You could sing. I said, Lil Mo don't care about talent anymore. They don't care about talent. They put anybody on top. As long as they get pretty face, they put somebody on top. That's what they do today. They don't care about talent. They really don't.
No, that shit. Only if you're marketable. If you're sellable, they can make music off you. That's it.
Yeah, I said that's what they doing today. I said it's crazy. I said a Lil Mo. They all people getting on Lil Mo. I said the Lil Mo was wilding.
Hold on for a second. Hey, Jamaica Girl 123. Check out her YouTube channel. So yeah, I didn't even know she said all that crazy shit. All I seen was people saying negative shit about Lil Mo. You know, if you are older and you say anything, you critique, you say anything about the young people, you know, they diss you. But they're saying that Lil Mo should have hit her up in the DMs. Lil Mo should have did it privately or whatever. You know how people. But everybody is clout chasing. People want clout. That's it. People want the clicks. They want the views. And they're trying to make it like it's a bad thing. Motherfuckers want to be lit. People want to be on. People want to elevate. Like, don't make it a bad thing, you know? They're trying to make it wanting clout and wanting to elevate whatever platform you're on is a bad thing. No. People be doing people do what they got to do to get on. And it's kind of like if you can create something that's viral, then you're good. And look what Tekashi 6ix9ine did. He been trolling his whole career. And look at him now. Well, he's locked up now, but that's what made his album go #1, trolling.
And we just see that Duke locked up off Love and Hip Hop. He signed Alexis Sky.
Right?
That's crazy. I said, that y'all was playing Alexis Sky on that Fetty Wap. I said, get a DNA test, Fetty Wap. What you waiting for?
You know, she needs to take that pen. She needs to do something to find out. But look at that. Look at Fetty Wap. He was next to Alexis Sky to make sure she's on that show and everything. You have not seen Fetty Wap next to Masika at all.
Yeah, he didn't want to be in no scenes with her.
I know.
Gotta be honest, down. Say Masika out. He didn't want to be in no scenes with her.
But he was there for Alexis Sky.
I said, you just need to get the mean name since after she started like, I love this guy because they was together for a couple of years. They actually was together. He was actually on the red carpet with her, unlike Sika. He was on the red carpet with her. He never claimed her, to be honest. He's on the red carpet with her, so she probably like, I got pregnant by I love. They said that dude from Love and Hip Hop LA is the baby daddy. I don't know who the baby daddy is. He look like him. I said, I don't know who the baby daddy is, but I said, I feel sorry for what happened to her when she had the baby.
Yeah, that was sad. But Shotty made me nervous. You see how she, like, now that we know what we know about Shotty, the way that he was looking at Alexis guy, like, yo, you gonna have to handle business. I was like, girl, you better listen to him.
He was looking like, after he was creepy a little. He was looking at like, he was looking like she was mad.
I know.
She's down to the wrong person. I hope it don't mess up her career. Or Fetty, he hasn't talked on in a minute. I hope it don't mess them up.
I know. Hopefully, Fetty Wap can go somewhere. I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe they're gonna promote them more. But it's like, damn, Fetty Wap just signed to somebody, and this shit happens to him. And Fetty Wap was lit.
Yeah, he was lit. I liked it. I like the Fetty Wap. I used to listen to tracks playing all this. I like this guy. I don't know what happened with him.
Yeah, what's that song? 1238. That Remy, whatever. 1738. Whatever Remy that he recommended in that song. I tried that shit. I almost died. I felt like I was drinking poison. That shit was so nasty. Like, how can you drink this?
I don't know how they be drinking that stuff.
I was feeling myself. I was like, oh, let me get this. That shit was so nasty. I spit that shit out. And I gave that shit away. Like, how is he drink? How does he have a song about this Remy that is so fucking nasty? You can't even swallow it. I don't even know how they swallow it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So what do you think about, Black Ink Crew? Do you think C's is acting up this season? We're calling these women bitches every time you turn around.
Well, I haven't been watching Black Ink Crew New York because I stopped watching both. I stopped watching both shows.
Okay.
But I did see the clip. When he fired Sky.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know what's wrong with Caesar. But I know I stopped watching shows because Caesar's and Duchess. I didn't like how Caesar was doing. He was turning all his friends to Duchess, trying to prove by everybody. But he made me stop watching the show.
Oh well.
And they started my Duchess. She ain't on the show no more.
Yep.
I said that show did Donna sleep on everybody. I said Donna. And how they treat Donna. I said, oh my God.
Donna ain't playing around.
I don't know if she want to be a part of that shop so bad.
And now she's actually kind of making decent tattoos, but she's gonna end up getting fired again. I don't know if she's gonna come back, but maybe they could be acting because she got fired again. Yeah. She's gonna get fired again on Wednesday, so we'll see.
I think I don't know why he's treated Don like that person. Because Don actually had that like that day we was fighting. She's all rubbing his head, make sure he good. We was fighting that dude. I forgot his name. They was fighting. She was making sure he good. She took him to the bathroom, make sure he good, all that stuff. Yeah. He just treat Don like crap. I don't know how he do that because I said she actually a good friend to him, but I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, like he be acting.
She was scared for him, man. And Scott, she should never hit that dude. Why would you hit somebody? Yeah. They let Scott get away with too much stuff. Don't put your hands on the man. It should be equal. So don't put your hands on the man. It should be the same way. Don't put your hands on that dude because he's paying no attention to you. He don't want you.
Yep, she should have never if she didn't put her hands on him, there wouldn't have been no fight. But we come to find out that supposedly, he was the ops. He's the one that damaged the shop. But that's the thing. You didn't have to put your hands on him to find that out. VS Fashion Show. What the hell is that? She didn't have to do that. Oh, I guess it's Victoria's Secret. I didn't even know what the fuck. I guess Victoria's Secret, they're back out.
Victoria's Secret last. I said, now Victoria's Secret still get me mad. People complain about Victoria's Secret again. I said, they act like everybody in America is skinny. Yep. They still do. I said, no plus size chicks on the runway. I said, they need to get the time. And I said, everybody's not no skinny.
And they don't sell plus sizes in the store either. They don't sell anything in the store for you.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
and their shit is not that good either. Victoria's Secret is not that great. There's better brands that last longer, more secure, and they have it for everybody, Victoria's Secret at one point in time, they didn't even have black models. So fuck Victoria's Secret and their little expensive ass, cheap ass clothes. Don't get me started on Victoria's Secret. Because when you go in that store, you see all these women that are really big and heavy and everything, and they just want to get something and they want to feel part of the team because everybody loves Victoria's Secret, rap about Victoria's Secret, and they get in there, there's nothing in their size, and like it seems like the employees are almost look like the women. Is like it's not. If you want to put like stigma and you want to put like, people that put information out there for you to think, oh, this is better, Victoria's Secret is one of them. They just started letting Black girls in. But when they put imaging and projecting to people, oh, this is beautiful, more beautiful than that. That's why you don't see Black women here, there, anywhere, because they want to show you, use prime time to program you, but this is what beauty is, and this is what our boys think is, and our men think is beautiful, because they don't see us, and our children don't see us. They see everybody else. But yeah, we built this country, we built everything they're fucking using to as well. And I guarantee you, Victoria's Secret probably ripped off a Black person and then made it million. Because every time you turn around, it's always a poor Black person that they steal from, and then they make it brand new, and you never hear about that person anymore. So, like, I don't give it any credence.
That's a lot of these brands on, like Fashion Nova. They doing the same thing. Yeah, look on Fashion Nova. You see something somewhere else. Just like they were just Ashanti's sister was just complaining about Cardi B. She ain't designing stuff herself with Fashion Nova. They stole her designs, all that stuff. They always do. The Kardashian always stole some design. They always doing. They always stealing.
Yeah, exactly. And she had proof that it was, but you can't say it actually came from Cardi. But it was a jacket that's on her fashion line that's an identical jacket to what Ashanti's sister had.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, we all know. I know. We all know Cardi B did design none of that stuff.
Yeah.
But then when you put your name on stuff, then you can get screwed too when you put your name on that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, because like you put your because we all know some people don't design their stuff, but you put your name on, they're gonna sue you too. They're gonna sue you and the company.
Exactly.
Because you signed that contract and your name on it, and you acting like you designed it. Like, oh, I did this, I did that.
Very true.
That's what they are, Bill. They always stealing. I said, always stealing. I don't know what's going on today.
They're always stealing.
And what you were saying about the Black Award show, it's only a couple of Black Award shows.
Yeah, I only can think of two: BET and that one, and Soul Train.
And NWA. You never watched the NWCP Awards?
Oh yeah, the NW. Yeah, I forgot about them, but.
My friend wants to watch it like the NWCP and Soul Train. BET Awards haven't been the same years. They like the BET Awards this year. It was the slump. I don't know what they were thinking.
That was crazy.
I don't know what they were. The Hip Hop Awards, I don't watch the Hip Hop Awards. It's always be trash to me. I don't watch the BET Hip Hop Awards. I don't know what they be doing on that award show either. But I said, no, none of the award shows the same anymore. Like you see, that can be amazing. But I don't know what's going on today.
I know, it's mad different. Most of these award shows be trash, though. They do. Only people that be getting go.
Hello?
Yeah.
Awards be trash. I said, when is it going? I was looking at the list who they get a Lifetime Achievement Awards to at the BET Awards and at the Soul Train Awards. I said, when they gonna give it to like a Tina Turner or like one of these real lads that have been in the game for like 40 or 50 years or 60 years? And gonna give it to them. And
Tina Turner, she's really sick now, so they need to hurry up. Or did she ever get one? I don't remember her getting one.
And I don't remember either. I said because they get a new edition last year, Anita Baker. I think she, to be honest, I think she should have got it for a new edition of Anita Baker. So I think that they was giving it to.
Oh yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
I like Anita Baker, but that's how some people they pass away. That everybody wants to they love them. They love them. Like Aretha Franklin. I might pick up the BET. I'm happy to see that. I said to get people their awards about their lives. I said it's a lot of legendary people that still alive. I said I don't know what they be doing.
I don't know either how they be picking and choosing who they giving stuff to. I don't know. I don't know how they be picking which legend they're gonna give stuff to. I don't. It just seems fugazi sometimes. Like they should have knocked out Tina Turner. This should have been a lot of people knocked out. Bobby, what's his name? BB King. He should have been up there. I don't know if they gave the OJ. It's been a long time. I think the OJ's got an award for Soul Train. I know they was on one award show, but Heavy D should have already got an award before he passed away. It's a lot of people that should have got awards, but I guess they also go to who's gonna draw a crowd to the show too as well.
Yeah.
I think they do that too. Who's gonna draw a crowd? But I gotta go in here and watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. Do you watch that show?
Yes, I do. And Candy is getting on my nerves.
Oh my God. Isn't it crazy? The shade on that show. Oh no, the shade is real. Eva, who do you like Eva?
No. I used to like her back in the day. I watched on the show. She's shady. I don't know why she keep talking about Cynthia age, but Cynthia, she paid the way for you, Eva.
Yeah, you got that situation. You got that situation. It's crazy. And then you have Shamari in her situation. You know, she told them women that she was having threesomes. I mean, she was telling the women that she had an open relationship. They're gonna drag her through the mud for that shit.
Yeah, but I think I'm glad that she said it, so nobody won't go back to her past. Cause you know how people pop up, oh, I did this with Shamari. She probably told that, cause she know on reality TV they go back to your past and start digging up stuff on you.
See, I didn't mind her telling. She just told way too much. And so this episode, her husband's supposed to be upset. So we're gonna find. What do you think about him? I think he took advantage of her because she was young.
Yeah, she's only 21, and the mother thought she was using herself for money. I said, well, she had her own career too.
Yeah, she was young. He used her, but he was never gonna let her go. But he knew that he can use his manipulation by cheating on her anyway, and then making her believe that she suggested that they had an open relationship because he was already in an open relationship. She just wasn't involved, and then she ended up getting with women.
That's why she suspected. Yep. He was cheating already. That's why she suspected it. He was cheating on her.
Yep.
I said he was cheating on her. That's why they said that. I said first when he got with her, knew this wasn't popping. Wasn't popping. I said she was in that girl group, blah. Yep. And knew it wasn't popping. So all of them was struggling financially.
So what you don't like about Candy?
I just hate she keep talking about Portia. Oh man,
she ain't gonna stop talking. That's her storyline. We're gonna hear about this. Is gonna be all season long.
But one thing I said, I'm like, one thing I said, it doesn't matter. As long as he didn't do nothing criminal or was beating on nobody or did nothing crazy, it don't got nothing to do with Portia. When he did his past relationship, that was before he met her. People can change. Everybody got a past. I said, plus, how you got facts, and the woman he could have went out with, they could be lying on him. And plus, I said, he said he never introduced a girl to his mama in 7 years.
That's a lie.
What he said, tell Portia. I said, I don't know if the women lie. I don't know. I don't know how they talking about that. She got shady friends.
Yeah, they were all sitting around talking about Portia's situation. She should talk to Portia on alone, at least to give Portia that heads, because right now they're supposed to have, a truce, but it seems like Candy's dragging this out long because this is a storyline. Then she got her friends talking about it, and now it seems like she's gonna tell Eva and Nene about it, and they're gonna run back and tell Portia. So this is gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I said, dang. I said, Portia probably like, I said, Portia all happy. She's pregnant now. I said, So I don't know what they doing. Candy keep talking about it. I said, then she talking about her shady friends. That girl, I forgot her name. I said, she always do that. I said, Candy is,
But she better keep that energy when she comes for her. When Portia comes for her, just keep the same energy.
And I seen an interview report. They was asking about it. She talked to Phaedra. She said, yeah, I talked to Phaedra. She said, I think they should bring back Phaedra to the housewives. I said, I gotta go through her. The housewives hadn't been the same when Phaedra left. Like, I said, Phaedra is crazy.
But the ratings were still there. The ratings were still there when Phaedra left. But now that you got Phaedra and Kenya gone, it's like you have to really dig deep to enjoy the show, though. You got to dig deep. You got to be like, okay.
I think they bring both of them back. That'd be great. They can get rid of, who can they get rid of?
They can get rid of Eva and Shamari. But I like Shamari. I like Shamari, but I like her. I want to get to know more of her, but I would like to have Phaedra and Kenya back, to be honest with you.
Yeah, to be honest, they can get rid of Cynthia too. Because Cynthia, she a little boring. She's been boring a couple of seasons. Cynthia,
but she grew on me, and I'm used to her and her little witty stuff. I'm cool. But like, I would like to imagine in them instance, you know, when they had like last week when they had the little Cynthia barbecue. Imagine if you know Kenya was there or Phaedra was there. You already know that shit would have been lit. With them questions, it would have been a wrap. It would have been a wrap.
I think the reason why they gave what's name a low ball offer and they found Kenya because her husband was down talking to the show. Her husband didn't want to be on the show. That's why they probably did. I think that's why they did it to her because her husband. And they want you to get married on the show, and she did it privately, and they was mad at her and all that stuff. Cause that's what they put that in your contract. That's what they put in contract. So she must have broke the contract. And she can't go to no other network. She's still in contract, so she can't go to no other network.
Yep.
And they offer her some money, but they offer less. Her and Sheree less money.
Yeah, but they wanted to add her as a friend of the show too, as well.
Yeah. And
I think that's wrong.
Because she didn't really want to show her life with her husband.
Well, her husband didn't really. He didn't want to show. He didn't want to show all that other stuff. So the ratings are down, though. The ratings are down for the show. The ratings are down. So we'll see what happens.
Because they sure is. They sure is. I want all ladies to be happy. And then Cynthia and her man talking about getting married. I seen the interview. I said, look at Cynthia. They talking about getting married. I said, I hope this relationship work out, Cynthia. I hope it work out.
I know. I don't even. And people are claiming that Cynthia relationship with the new guy, it ain't real and shit. Like Cynthia can't win from losing. They're always thinking every man she with is fake unless it's Peter.
Yeah, that's why they do the same thing with Kenya. Because they talk about she came to the other show. The guy she was for first one until she got married. He said Kenya paid him to be on the show. I said I don't know what's going on.
That went crazy.
I don't know what's going on.
Alrighty.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I gotta watch the show and do the review. I was like, oh shit, I'm just sitting here talking to my long lost friend. We just conversating, but you know, I'm gonna check out that information for you about the stuff that we talked about and see if I can find anything. If I can find anything, I'll text you.
All right.
If I can find anything, I'll text you the information so that way you can because I want you to make it, girl. You young, you're black, and you smart, you intelligent, and you gotta make it, and you're gonna make it regardless. But if I can do anything, if I can find any information for you, I will. Thank you so much for calling in again, and I appreciate all your comments under the video. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all the comments. Thank you, my peeps, my peoples. Anything last thing you want to say about anything?
No.
She was like, no, I'm good. I really appreciate the conversation. What'd you say?
Yeah, I can't wait for your real. I appreciate your conversation too. I love talking to you.
I love talking to you too. I'm sitting here. I feel like I'm talking to my homegirl that I went to school with and shit, that we was just down the street hanging out. All right, I'll talk to you in a few. What'd you say?
All
right, peace.
All right, good. All right, I can't wait for your real.
All right, thank you. Oh, we didn't even talk about hustle. Peace. We didn't even talk about hustle. Peace, one love to all my peeps and my people. Thank you guys for coming by. Please hit that like button. It'll be greatly appreciated. Basically, we just talked about Meek Millz and a whole bunch of other stuff. We just went down. Peace, I'm out, one love, and thank you guys for all your support and your kind words.